Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little tiny bit. There we go. All right. I feel like I always feel like I'm running late, I feel like, with streams, but part of that is just I had to make my cup of tea. I was just about to show you the paint water. That's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. But we've got a few sets of dice here to ink. Also got these. I've got lots of dice to ink. I don't know that we're gonna get through all of these today. Also, how is the music? Man. I turn it down very low, because if it's too loud for me, I just... Is it, like, can you hear it? Can you hear the music? That's the real question here. That's good. That's nice and quiet for me. If it's, like, too loud for me, I just can't talk and focus. But, yeah, let's see, I can go through some of the dice that we have for today. Let me just see how the focus is on the camera. I'm manually focusing the cameras too, so this thing doesn't like to focus close up. If it was further away, it'd be fine, but close up like this, it gets confused or something. You can just barely hear it. Okay, cool. That's about where I want it. That's about where I want it. Also, hi. How you doing? But yeah, let me walk through the dice sets that we have. I know what I want to do for some of them, and I don't know what I want to do for others. So, oh my gosh, my headphones, the cord. Alright, so let's see here. Let me just walk through. So I had some of these the last stream that I did, because I did ink some dice last stream, and then I was gone for 2 weeks because I was at in-person things. I've got this set still with the little skulls in it. And I'm thinking maybe like a red, at least for maybe the top number, maybe gold for the rest. I'd probably do a layer of like light blue or white first so that it doesn't bleed through the dye and make the color, this blue color, all murky. But I don't know, I'm thinking I could just go full red, but that seems very contrasty. I don't know if I want to go that contrasty. But some combo of gold and red, I think, for those. Who's messaging me on Discord? Oh, just one of my moderators. About completely unrelated things. But yeah, so I've got that set from last time. I've got this set from last time. I think I know what I want to do with this one. I think I want to do... So these are kind of divided in half. I've got my monochrome side, and then I've got my pretty pinks and purple side. I think I'm going to do like a lavender, like a really pale purple color on the colorful side, and then just white on the other side. I think that'll stand out good against the colors that are there, because if I do really pale purple, it'll stand out against this bright pink and stuff. So I think that's my plan there. I do have a plan. That one has a plan. This one I also had last time. This one I'm still not sure. I'm thinking maybe some sort of purple. Got my kind of like corrupted swamp dice. This is a set where plans are good. Yes. This is a set where I wasn't sure, like, it's different from what I would normally do, but I actually really like how it turned out. Like, I don't know, it turned out kind of cool. It does feel very, like, dark and sinister, I feel like, with the dark tendrils in there. But it has some sparkle, it has some moss. I like this set a lot. But yeah, I'm not sure what color to do the numbers on this, so I'm open to suggestions. Like I said, I'm thinking maybe like a purple to kind of go with like that reddish moss in there. But I'm not sure still. I'll just put these along the bottom of the screen so you can just barely see them. There we go. Yeah. And then I have some new sets that I've gotten done since the last stream. It's been 2 weeks. I've got this set here. I feel like from far away they just look kind of brown and stuff, but they've got like all the primary colors in there. They've got a lot of like glitter. Some of this glitter in here glows in the dark, which is fun. I'm not going to be able to show you that in this room with all of the windows that there are. So I think I'm just going to do white I think I'm just gonna do white for this set. Like a matte, plain, flat white. There's some white in there, but I think it's thin enough lines that it'll still stand out. And there's so much other stuff going on in this set that if I went too crazy with the colors, it's gonna blend into something. So I think just white. We've got, so this set I'm really not sure on. By the way, I'm just going through my plans, giving people a chance to filter in if people are gonna show up. But we will get to some actual painting in a minute. We've got this set. This set has little gears in it. Little gears. Let's see if I can show you. So there's little gears that are kind of like falling through the... the goal here is to make the gears look very natural, like they're just falling through the resin. Yeah, those were all very strategically placed. Those were all affixed, especially on this. Let's see if I can show you on the D12. Yeah, you can see one of them's like falling into the other. Yeah, those I like glued those together before putting them in. These ones I'm not sure what color I want to do because all of these are based on characters from a thing. And I don't know what color would match the character that these are for the best, if that makes sense. I tried to kind of go with colors here that I thought were good, but I don't know if they're bright enough, and I don't know if doing like a bright color would feel awkward with how like kind of muted these colors are, or if it would bring in some brightness, which it needs. Yeah, I don't know if it would be too jarring or not, or if I should just go some sort of like simple kind of muted color, maybe just like gold, or I was thinking like a teal, maybe kind of like a muted teal color. I could kind of pare it down a little bit with some like gray, make it not super bold. That might be kind of nice. It'd probably look good against all the like coppery bronzy colors too. But the question is, do I do the same thing over all the dice, or do I just do like half one color and half another color? Because I could do that too, because these are kind of half and half. So, not sure on these ones, not sure on these ones. I'm gonna set these ones over here, because I'm not sure on those. These ones I know. These ones I know what I want to do. Sure, yeah, I can go through that. To be honest, I wasn't sure if you knew the characters at all. So, these ones are for Joey, who's a pirate. I haven't really watched his series much, but I know that he had kind of like a thing going on with some sort of skeleton. And so I went for, you know, bones that have fallen into the waters, like they've been defeated, with all sorts of doubloons, all sort of pirate's booty falling down on top of them. Oceany vibe, skeleton vibe, pirate's gold. That's the plan there, and that's also why I'm trying to decide gold, a little bit of red, because I feel like I think he has some red in his outfit, so that'd be kind of cool to bring that out. But maybe just the highest number or just the lowest number on that, and do the other ones gold. These are Catherine's, because she's got like a alter ego type thing going on, where she's like cute princess by day, monster slayer by night. And if you look at her empire, like part of it is bright colors and part of it is like grayscale. So I was going for that. And I did go different styles. Yeah, red feels appropriate. Okay. But yeah, so half and half. That's what's going on there. These ones are for Ollie, who has a whole 3 videos. I was originally planning on doing layers of the yellow, blue, and red to match his skin, but if you've ever watched one of his videos, it's a bit like getting punched in the face with everything at once, in like a good way, but there's just a lot going on, and I wanted to bring in that a lot going on feeling, so it's got all sorts of glitter in here, some of it glows in the dark. It's got some shimmer, it's got some, like, just color. So, I just tried to jam-pack as much stuff in here as possible, make them kind of wild and crazy. And I actually really like how these turned out. I was worried that they were going to end up brown, but feel like the colors worked out good in there. These ones are for Shovel in the swamp with like a corrupting fog that's like spreading skulk. Again, haven't watched all of these people's videos. I'll probably go watch at least a couple of them before I make videos talking about the dice. Because I do plan to make videos on all of these sets. I have my video camera here. We're going to film. We're both streaming and we're going to try and film some of the inking process so I can put that into the video. But yeah, so this is like the skulk spreading, the corrupting fog in the swamp. And I think her colors were kind of like purpley and green. So I tried to get some of that in there. And that's part of the reason I'm thinking maybe like a purple. Because I got that green, but this is a little bit more reddish maybe than I was thinking. So maybe like a purple for those, for the numbers. These ones are for False and Cogsmead. That's why they're, so the name is why I went with cogs. I went with little gears in there. And then I was trying to going for, because there's kind of like there's kind of two falses. And so I was trying to go for like a divided feel where there's like something solid, something kind of like mysterious, but also like dark in there. Kind of dark and you know, two sides of the same coin, I guess. But I was trying to go for colors that were also in the buildings there. But I feel like maybe it needs more teal. I feel like there's a little more teal in the buildings. I might look up some references. And then the last set I have here is for Sausage. And I just have a crap ton of plants and some little pieces of like sticks in there because gotta have some wood. Gotta have some wood in there. Let's see. You can kind of see the stick there. And then I also have, you can kind of see this like black trailing up the side. I have kind of a dark tendril of black in there. I think the D12, yeah, the D12 really shows it off. You can see the black kind of surrounding everything. Because again, evil sausage. But again, all part of the same, two sides of the same coin type of thing. But yeah, I wanted to go really colorful with this set. Because the Empire's really colorful. And that's all the ones that I have here. I've already inked the ones for Scott. And those are on my social media. And Joel, Smallish Beans. Those are also on my social media. And then the ones for Lizzie's, which those are the ones that I inked the last stream. And yeah, got very bright and colorful for Scott with Chromia. I went for kind of an airy look for Joel, just because he has like an air place, I guess. I'll start inking some of these. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a lot to work on here though. Let's see. So I'm just gonna go white for this set. Let me move these back. Let me pull my camera out so we can film things. Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get some video footage of all this. I don't know that this is in a good spot. I have a lamp here. So it's not like a ring light or anything, it's literally just a lamp. Don't you guys like my streaming setup? Alright. I do have a couple other things here too. These aren't for the series, I just have them. I've got some D6s and some fate dice and then a bunch of random ones. So we might do some of those as well. I'll put them off to the side though. And I think we're just going to start with this set. Oh my gosh. I need to move things. I have a player's handbook just sitting over here. No one look at my desk. No one look at how messy my desk is. You don't need to know. Oh, okay. Cup of tea. Oh, it's still quite hot. Alright. If If anything gets out of focus at any point, just shout at me too, because I am manually focusing this camera because it doesn't like to focus close up. I think it seems to be at a pretty good range, but do we have enough? Or if it's not light enough. Can you see those all right? All right. Get to bear witness to some of my filming process here. Yeah, you can see my setup here. There's you guys, and here's my camera. And we're not gonna film everything. I just want to get some footage of inking so I can splice it in there. This is just gonna be white paint. Alright. Start with the D6 just to see how it looks. And if you get... How's this looking? I can't tell. That's fine. Trying to get it so you guys are both seeing it pretty good. And I'm not whacking things like the microphone, like I seem to be trying to do. Yeah, this should be a fairly chill stream. Yeah, I think the white will be good. I think the white will be good. It stands out well. So how are you guys doing today? You know, I was kind of, I guess anxious, not anxious, but worried about today a little bit, because it's just like, oh gosh, I have so much stuff going on. I knew that I was going to stream at noon, and then I was helping a lady move this morning. It's like, oh no, how long is that going to take? It took like an hour at most. So I got back from that, and was like, okay, I feel better now, because I was worried I wouldn't have time to set up for the stream. Chill Saturday, that's nice. It's nice to have a chill Saturday. And then I have like most Saturday nights, I do dinner with friends. So got that going on tonight. That will be our limiting factor on how long we can go, but also we'll just see how I'm feeling. Sometimes my voice gives out after 2 hours. I hit a wall. It's weird. You wouldn't think that like streaming would be like tiring, but it kind of is. Like, it's fun, but okay, I need to move some things around. This is not getting a good view. Let's move that over here. I'll make it so you guys can both see. Oh, thanks! That's so nice. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm still figuring things out. I did realize, I realized that I've been doing it for like a year now, which is kind of crazy. I've been making videos for like a year now, weekly videos or so. So that's exciting. I'm pretty close to getting monetized too, which is also exciting. I'm probably, at the rate that I'm going, I'm probably about 3 months out. So that'd be cool if I could like get to a point where I could make this my full-time gig. That was something I realized. So I've been making dice for 3 years, I think, ish. About 3 years. And I was trying to make it my, yeah, I tried to show things off. I was gonna make a point about that, actually. So, when I first, oh gosh, you guys can't see me at all. Let me, there, oh, that's perfect. That's great angle for everybody. I like that. All right. When I first started making dice videos, my plan was not to make, like, videos for other dice makers. Which sounds strange. But my original thought was that I wanted to, be a dice maker that made videos. If that makes sense. Like, I wanted to be someone whose focus was on dice, but also I made videos on the side for, you know, people who might want to buy dice from me. But, like, as things have gone on, I don't know, I've had a lot of fun, making the videos. Oh, you can't get your pressure pot to hold pressure. Is it like one of the Harbor Freight ones? I've got a few tips for that, because I also had a lot of trouble with that when I was first starting out. I don't actually know what that means. So is it like built for resin casting? I'm getting another pressure pot. That's what, sorry, I just remembered that. I might be getting that today, actually. I need to bring cash with me. Yeah, one of my limiting factors is just having... Oh, it is a pressure pot for paint. Okay, so it is the same kind. It's probably the same as what I have then. It's where you modded it, you kind of like... Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, so you modded it, you took the pipes and stuff. So there's a few things that you can do for that. Do you know where the leak is happening? If not, that's fine. I'm just curious if you know, because there's a few different places it could be. Do you know if it's around the seal? Is it around the seal on the like the lid, or is it the like the pipes, around the pipes? I did try that with soapy water. So it is at the base, or on the pipes. Yeah, I would get some sort of, that's something I've seen a lot, and I had to go get stuff to get some sort of like Loctite, or you know, some sort of like threading, sealant type stuff. Like, just the tape did not work for me. I had to go get like a stuff that you put like in the threads to seal them. And I've heard other people say that too. And I will say, I'm just gonna turn this off for now. Change the battery in there. I'll come back to that in a minute, but we'll let you guys read the focus for now. Oops. If it was around the lid, because like I had some trouble around the lid, I would have said, yeah, some sort of thread sealant, yeah. The other, if it's around the lid, the thing that really helped me the most, so, and I was just gonna say, I will say, my pressure pot still doesn't have a perfect seal. I still lose a little bit of pressure over the 24 hours that I let things sit. Like, it goes from about 40 psi to maybe down to 30, and it works fine. I will throw that out there. So if it's losing just a little bit of pressure over like a 24-hour period, you're probably gonna be fine. If it's noticeably losing pressure in like an hour or something, you're gonna have trouble. But yeah, if the seal around the lid has problems, the thing that helped me the most with that is I just went and WD-40'd the screw parts on the top so that I could actually tighten it like all the way. I did also try putting Vaseline around the yeah, 0 in the morning is not where you want it. But yeah, that was kind of one of the funny ones where I'm like, well, that worked really well actually. I just WD-40'd the tightening screw things. I don't know what you call those. Wing nuts, maybe? Would those be wing nuts? I guess those are wing nuts. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I like the white. It does maybe blend in a little bit at the top here where we have all that other white, but I like that. Oh, things. Like that. I'll scoot you guys back a little bit so I can be a little bit uncramped here. And we'll do this for a while. This is a nice, comfortable way for everybody to be able to see. I hope it helps. Yeah. Yes, I do make my own molds. Yes. Yeah, the cat molds. Yeah, no, yeah, I do make my own molds. It's actually that's actually the first video on my channel. Is a tutorial video on how to make cat molds. If you go back a year. But yes, no, I do make my own molds. It's probably my least favorite part of the dice making process. I don't like making molds, but it's gotta be done. Because I use so many of them. Yeah, even after doing this for 3 years, for some reason making molds is still I don't know, a sludge for me. Sludge? A slog? What's the word I'm looking for? What's it called where it's just like a process, like a schlep? No. I guess that would work maybe. Slog. There we go. What a word. Can you guys see all right? Good, good, good. Yeah, I try to have a bunch of molds. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, that's fine. I try to have a lot of molds so that I can make, you know, lots of sets at once, especially like D20s and stuff. It's definitely helpful to have, you know, 10 D20 molds or whatever. Especially since like one of my tiers on Patreon is you get a D20 every month. So it's like, well, I want to make all of these at once, so I need to have the D20 molds to make all of these at once. Turn that off. No, it's funny. My first video. So if you do watch my YouTube videos, you will see this next week. I might have a longer video coming out next week that isn't even dice making, but it is related. No, I made the first video how to make molds because there's two reasons. So I was streaming on Twitch before I did YouTube. I streamed over there for a while. Probably a year and a half-ish, maybe. But yeah, so I was streaming over on Twitch, and there was a very common question was, like, where do you get your molds from? Or how do you make molds? So when I was like, okay, I'm gonna try doing some, like, edited video content, I'm gonna make a video on how to do that, because I get a lot of questions on it. The other reason was, originally I was thinking of just making tutorial videos for my Patreon and not YouTube. Let's go back to this. And honestly, I decided not to. Because I realized how much work it is to make videos. I made like that first video and I was just like, I don't know that I want to make these videos for just, you know, 3 people. I don't know if that's worth it to me. We'll just put it on YouTube instead, so that more than 3 people can appreciate it, hopefully. What I was saying before, though, about when I started not wanting to make videos for, like, people that made dice, making them instead for, like, folks who wanted to buy dice, because my focus wanted to be on making dice and selling them, not making videos. That was my viewpoint when I started this, but now guys, I like making videos. Making videos is fun. Making videos is just fun. I didn't think I was gonna like it when I first started, but I do. It's fun. I just like making things, though. Get a close-up of inking this face. Get this out of the way again. I will eat a cookie. Oh, no, my cookie. There are crumbs all over my table now. The ants are gonna have a field day. Oh, alright. Excuse my crunching. I mean, that, yeah. So, I do want to preface this with, I like making videos. It's on Twitter first and then the videos. That's fair. I am always curious how people end up, like, places. Especially when people just, like, join my Discord and stuff. I'm just like, hello, how did you find me? I was very curious about that. I don't usually ask because I feel like it would be almost rude to just be like, who are you? How did you find me? When people join Discord. But it does always interest me. Oh, but yes, I was gonna preface with, that I like making videos for the sake of making videos. Hello! How you doing? The algorithm is a great mystery, if fair. Everyone thanks the great algorithm in the sky. No, oh gosh. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I like making videos. But there was, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, oh man, I should tell you about my struggles with fan art. So that sounds weird. I love fan art. Getting a puppy? Aww. Oh, you also ended up here via YouTube, right? So, you know, I have no idea what to call you because you have one name in my Discord and you have like 2 names here. What do you want to go by? Do you want to go by Dana? Do you want to go by Liquid Cosmos Art? Like, Cow. Okay. Cow? Is that how you pronounce it? Cow? Alright. Yay! That looks nice. I'll just ink this one. Yeah, I guess you, but yeah, you ended up. Oh, okay. Celtic. Co? What was I saying? Oh, fan art. Yes. Welcome to my streams. I get sidetracked very easily and a lot. Oh, that's the thing with streaming. It's just like streamer brain is real. As soon as it's all stream of consciousness, as soon as something leaves my mouth, I forget that it's a thing that I've said. So people will respond to things. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes. So fan art. I love seeing fan art and stuff. Like, you know, I think it's so cool. But it's one of those things where for a long time I was just like, no one can know I have interests. No one. KO'd. Oh, KO. Okay, that makes more sense. KO makes more sense than cow. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm just listening through the YouTube audio library, by the way. So I have no idea what songs we'll get. KO. Okay. Yeah, for a long time it was, do you guys know that meme that's just like hide the chairs, no one can know we sit, or hide the couches? I don't remember what it is. It's the I don't know if you guys are familiar with that meme. I think it's hide the couches, no one can know we sit. It's from a thing. Anyways, it was very much for a long time. They're like, hide the fan art, no one can know I have interests. And it was YouTubing? That's a weird way to phrase that. Making videos. While also, you know, enjoying watching videos. It's been one of those things where I have to kind of separate myself from, like, my thoughts and my feelings almost, because, like, on the one hand, that, you know, I'm like, oh gosh, but then I have to actually stop and think and go, what do I think about other people that are passionate about things? And I'm like, I love it when people are passionate about things. Oh yeah, see, that's not my style at all. Like, I almost stuck my brush in my tea. I was like, where's my paint water? Oh, a container of liquid. If I'm gonna make like fan art dice or something, I like to, yeah. I want to capture a feeling or a vibe, or yeah, I like having thought that goes into it. I was talking at the beginning of the stream about all these dice that we're inking today. So I was going through the characters that they're for. And there is thought that went into all of these. I sometimes feel a bit like a fraud, almost. Even with, like, the Drawfee one, the Drawtectives one set. Oh my gosh, words. Even with the Drawtectives dice that I did, where, you know, I've watched all of the series and stuff, the whole time I was recording things, I was like, oh god, what if I'm, like, saying stuff that's completely wrong? What if that's not actually what happened? I don't remember it, it's just what I remember. But I have thoughts that went into all of these. I was gonna say, I feel like a bit like a fraud, though, because I haven't really watched all of these people a ton. I'm definitely gonna go watch at least, like, an episode or two for each person before I make the videos on these, because I am gonna make videos on all of these and talk about my thought process and the design and stuff. But they do all have thought that went into the designs for sure. This one that we're inking right now, I don't know. I was talking about this earlier. I don't know how many people were here or how many people are familiar with the series Empires. These ones... Oh my gosh, I was so worried about the dice swap. We can talk about that too. Because I was worried that the set I made was too simple. So these ones I'm making for a character, or for a person inspired by a person. I'm not making them for the person, but I'm making them inspired by the person who has a whole 3 videos, and their videos are like a train barreling towards you. They are just so much stuff in each video. You've watched, like, you're like, wow, that was a good 15 minutes. Yes, there's gonna be videos for all of these. Going through my thought process, which means there's gonna be 13 videos, which that might be a mistake. We'll see. But yes, I do plan to do a video for each set. Yeah, glow in the dark dice. It's true. I didn't have any glow in the dark dice. No, they turned out really pretty. Yeah, I made them and I was like, oh, these are kind of simple, but also I really like them. So we're gonna go with it. But yeah, these dice, there's just a lot going on in every video. And so I was like, originally I was gonna make just layers of yellow and blue and red. And I was like, there's not enough going on in that set of dice. If I just do layers, it doesn't match that hectic vibe of the videos that I'm making them based on. So I tried to go with as much stuff as possible while keeping in that color scheme. I added all sorts of like red glitter, and there's glow in the dark glitter, and there's streaks of different colors, and there's some like iridescence in there. I was like, I need to make these as busy as possible, just like the videos are as busy as possible, because I'm going for that vibe there. I'm going for that feeling you get when you watch that video and you're like, oh gosh, there's a lot going on. And I'm like, I need to make a set of dice where you go, oh gosh, there's a lot going on. But still make them pretty. And stay within the color scheme. So, that's how these came to be. So yeah, I try to have thought that goes into all of them. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is, like, I don't want things with voices. I don't mind in this music though. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff here. We'll go here. Let's see if I can go here and get everything in frame. Oh, that might be good actually. Yeah. Alright, let's ink some more things. Yeah, like some of these other ones, like, some of them I just go for colors. Some of them I just go for, like, I want this to be these colors. What's a good, like, just simple design that goes with these colors? Oh, I should show you guys. I have them here. I should show you guys. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just have to go for a vibe. A vibe and a color palette and a prayer. Which does also mean sometimes it's hard to talk through your thought process if it's just, oh, I just kind of went for a vibe. And that is, I think, why sometimes it just kind of feels like I'm talking out of my butt. Like, I'm just making this up as I go, but there is thought that goes into it. But yeah, I should show you guys. I have them here. I know, yeah. You make a good point. I was like, well, now we need to see these cocktails. Now I gotta try one of these cocktails. What sort of, what characters have you made cocktails based on? That sounds fun. No, I have, dice here. Some of these sets, I made a set before them and went, that's not quite what I want. There's, one of the sets that I made... Did I make 2 or 3? I made at least 2 sets before the set that I decided on. But I have them sitting over here. They're not polished up. That's something that I've decided to that I'm gonna do. I tried it with the Detectives dice. I'm gonna do it with these dice too. Where if I have sets that, you know, I poured and then decided, oh, it doesn't quite match what I was going for, I will just release them at the same time as raw sets. So sets that haven't been sanded and polished and inked. Set 4. Which feeling? Scarlet Rot. That sounds cool. Okay. No, there's voices in this one too. I just find it distracting if there's like voices in the music while I'm trying to talk. Trying to get the color separation right. Don't have the time down yet. Oh, yeah. I don't usually have too much trouble with keeping colors separate. Depends on the design and stuff, but I think it's also just because I have a really thick resin that I use. Okay, let me ink this. And then this will be the last one, and then I'm going to show the video camera first, how they turned out, and then I will show you guys up close. Is that paint? No, that's not paint, that's just the swirl that's built in. Alright. I might be able to show you both at the same time, but I'm going to prioritize the video camera. So, all done. Alright, put that away for a second. And there they are. I think the white turned out good. I like the white. It helps balance some of the craziness, but it stands out nicely. Actually, it kind of adds to the craziness a little bit because it stands out so good, if that makes sense. Like, there's really good, what is the word I'm looking for? Not distinction, contrast. There's good contrast with the white, I think. Not in all of it, obviously some of it blends in a bit. Yeah, little bits of red. Red sparkle. Cool, I'm quite happy with those. Yeah! Yeah, maybe like bloodstone or something. With the colors. I feel like there's a lot of like kind of the primary colors like bloodstone. Alright, cool. Those are all done. Woo! There's another set that's all done. Oh yeah, well, I was going to show you the dice that didn't make the cut. Oh, it was just, okay, so it was just 2 sets. Yeah. So, we've got this set, right? With the half and half. And I made a set before this with a very similar design, and I do like them, but they weren't quite what I was going for, so I remade them and made these. Oh gosh, why do I have them stored in this? Well, just a second here. There we go. Ah. So here's the raw set. And I can tell you why I decided to go against them. And I do like them. Part of it was because this side was so dark. Oh, let me move it back a little. This side was so dark that when you looked at this side, it made it feel darker on this side. Like obviously this is quite bright, but like, or light, but it made them feel more muddied almost, maybe. Like, you can kind of see there, because it's surrounded by all that darkness. Also, in this set, I went for like I didn't want shimmer. I went for like a non-shimmer on this side. Very shimmery on this side, very not shimmery on this side. I wanted that distinction between the two sides, and so I felt like these blended together more than I wanted them to. But I do still, you know, all of these sets I do still like. They just weren't quite what I was going for. So yeah, let me put these in. I'll put these in these cups instead because they're so hard to get out of the little glass vials. So yeah, so that's was the first try for this set. I don't have. Let me run and grab the 3 sets that I already have done. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I was at a convention last weekend, so I still have stuff everywhere. Put my headphones back on. Oh, bless you. Oh, do you guys want to see the kitty cats? I have kitty cats over there. I have kitty cat over there. I have oh, they're all here. Oh, all 4 of them are here. That's so nice. Alright, let me pull them out. They're in the bottom layer of this thing. I've got, you guys can see all of the dice that I have here. They're down here. Here, I'll pull them back out for now so we can look. Here's the set. Ah! I'll show you more of the cats in a second, but let me pull these out. There's the set for Lizzie. Lizzie's Empire. Okay, so these are the ones I was going for because I'm going to show you. This is probably the set that almost kind of gave me the most trouble. Alright, let me pull those out. Let me pull out these ones. Alright. Yeah, I've got everything kind of precarious here, so let me put these away and then we can carry on. And I can show you kitty cats. But they're all here. I could introduce you to all of them. I do have a video with all of them, but I can show you all of my kitty cats. Let me make sure that's on. Hi, buddy. Oh, one of them's coming over to say hi. Hi, do you want to come sit in my lap? Or do you want to go outside? I know, I've got stuff everywhere. It's so hard to navigate. Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. Oh. Oh, you just headed back past? Or did you want to lay down? Headed past. Okay, bye-bye. Let me know if you want outside. Alright. So, let's see here. Well, here. I'll start here with this set. Scarlet Rot. Control. Okay. Bourbon. Golden skewer of sauteed mushrooms. Ooh. So is it like a kind of like a savory sort of drink? Here's the ones that I finished last stream, so 2 weeks ago for Scott's Empire. This one has been seen a lot on Twitter, thanks to Pixel Riffs who retweeted them. Okay, so this set. This set right here is the one that probably gave me the most trouble, which I feel like you wouldn't be able to... Bitter drink, savory garnish. Oh, okay. I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell because these look like a fairly nondescript set, almost. I feel like these feel more generic, almost, than some of the other sets. That's kind of cool. But let me show you the first 2 attempts. So there's those. I'm gonna leave those. We'll set those under me right there, so you can. Oops, so you can still see them. I'll show you my first attempt, and I do really like this set. For the first attempt, I tried doing a Petrie. They ended up very green, though. Like they ended up very green. You can see how teal-y. There's a lot more teal. There's some blue and some green and stuff in there, but these ones ended up very green. So that was my first attempt. And then what I went away with here was, I don't know if I want to do the Petrie because Petries give me so much trouble. I usually end up with stuff like this where I just end up with all of it in the bottom, or it never sinks at all. So it wasn't too bad, but I was like, Petries aren't my thing. So maybe not that, and I need more teal in there. This is a little too green for what I'm going for. So my second attempt, I grab another. Well, luckily I have a bunch of these. My attempt after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do more teal. I'm gonna try a new pigment that I have. Well, to be fair, it's not a new pigment. I've had it for a while, but I'm gonna try it in the resin to see how it does, because I want to do a mica drop, so, you know, like this with all the shimmery pigments that drop down, but I'd love to have a white in there that's not shimmery, so I'm going to try some titanium dioxide. Found out that it sinks very well. It really sinks in there. And also, there was just not enough color in these. Like, there's some color in here, but it's like, they're kind of, it kind of feels like an accident almost, the tealy color. Like, it feels like there's a little bit of teal there, but did you really do that on purpose, or did you just kind of accidentally, like, nudge a little teal into your resin? That's how I was feeling about it anyways. Again, these are one of those sets. White's the heaviest pigment, yeah. I guess titanium dioxide. That makes sense. Again, this is one of those sets where I'm sure someone, like, would love them. I tend to not put down sets that I've made, even if, like, they're not my favorite, or they didn't turn out how I expected them to, because someone else probably love them. I'm sure they could go to a wonderful home somewhere else. But yeah, it sank a lot, so it ended up very white at one end, and the teal just wasn't enough. So, we had our progression here of green to teal and white to here. And that's how I ended up here, with a lot more teal, a lot more gold and sparkle and glitter. And I ended up with using the shimmery white in there instead of the flat, I don't know. It's not really matte, but I'll call it flat white. Yeah. And these are nice and sparkly and shimmery now. Anyways, so there's those. The last set here that I had, I did a first pour on, is this set. And I wanted something very colorful and lots of different colors in there. A little bit crazy, but not too crazy. So well, not too crazy. Originally, I went for crazy. I tried doing a dirty pour. I actually tried doing 2 dirty pours, one on top of the other. And it just didn't quite turn out showing all the colors very much. Again, this is one of the sets where it's like, it turned out kind of cool, but it didn't show off all of the colors that I wanted it to show off. You can see where I tried to pour like the teal and the red on top of this other dirty pour, and you just don't get it. Didn't get a lot of the teal and the red. Again, one of those sets where it's just like, it's cool, but not what I was going for. So we went from here to here. Yeah, I decided to try and make the colors a lot more distinct the next time. You'll see in the video how I did it, but it was literally just little dollops of each color as I went. Yeah, I do still really like this set. I like all of these sets, even though they weren't what I was going for. You know, it's just, yeah, and I think, yeah, I really like this set. I was debated holding on to this one and just polishing it up later, but I decided that it does have like pretty much the same colors as this one, so it might be fun if I like, I don't know, it might be weird, I guess, if I release this set and also this set like polished up. Plus, I think it's fun to have some raw sets so people can get something that's, one, a little bit cheaper, like less expensive, because full sets are expensive. And 2, some people like finishing up dice themselves, so, you know, fun little project. Arizona dyed turquoise. Ooh, that sounds cool. Your partner was making dice for a coworker and he had to pour them 3 times before finally finding one that he actually liked. Yeah. That's why I give 2 free repours with commissions. And when I say 2 free repours, that is pours that I send to you. Which might sound weird, but like let's do this set next. I have a plan for these. If I pour a set and I don't like them, I will not count it as one of the pours and I won't even send it to you. Like if I don't like it enough, like sometimes I will still send it because I know people have different tastes than me. So sometimes I'll still send things and be like, hey, this isn't quite what you asked for, but what do you think of these? Because sometimes people are just like, oh man, I like that more. So, you know. Hi, buddy. Oh, Fitzy boy. Hi, buddy. Fitz, what are you guys doing? You guys gonna be nice to each other? Fitz, you're kind of in the way. Buddy. It does it's nice. It allows for, you know, if we make the first set, we can make tweaks from there too. Usually I try to, you know, catch that, like doing another set, like, before I've sanded and polished everything. But, do you guys want to see some inclusions that I made yesterday for a commission? I don't usually like to show off commission things. But the person has seen a picture. I usually don't try to show off commission things until, like, you know, the person has things in hand. But I'm happy with how these turned out. Let me flip these around. So these little Twilight books they're 3D printed books that I then painted. So, if you get closer, you can see how, oh gosh, I forgot that I have to, yeah! So we're at 32, I like 32. There we go. You can see how kind of, like, gestural it is. Like, obviously those aren't actually hands. But, and I also made the little back covers. And the side. So, quite happy with how these turned out. Gonna put them in some resin. This week sometime. Probably Thursday. But anyways, I'm quite happy with how these turned out. I think this one especially. This one's my favorite. I feel like that flower just turned out really nice. Okay. Gotta show those off. Okay, this goes to... Ah! Oops. Ah! What have I done? Just a second here. Can I not just type that? We had it at 32 and that was nice. There we go. We had it at 32 before. There we go. Is that where we had things? Why does nothing seem like it's in focus? That seems like it's in focus. Okay, I guess we're there. Now it's at 18. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, let's do this set next because I have a plan for them. Let's see how I can set things up here. So I'm gonna be mixing some paint because we're gonna do like a really light purple. So let's just start off with some purple and some white. I don't remember. Let's see. How did we get on that topic? Oh, repours. That's right. that is not mixed up. Okay. Let's just wipe that off. Some acrylic goo. Okay. Just trying to make sure everything's in frame for everybody. I think we're good. This paint's a little bit thick and dry. Alright, we're gonna go for very pale white. Steal some of that white from before. Hi! How goes it? Alright, let's make some pale purple. We'll see if this is the right purple color. Oh, that looks nice so far. Okay, I think I like that purple. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be quite the right purple, but I think it is. I think that's good. Oh, alright, what was I... Sleep was more important. I wasn't there either. I was helping someone, move this morning. It's been a busy day. Yeah, I think I like that purple. I think that's good, actually. Or is that too dark? Or is that gonna be good? Let's look here. Yeah, I think that might be good. It almost feels a little bit too muted, maybe. Should I add like some things around? Should I add some of my other purple that's a little bit brighter? And a little bit more white, because I have this other purple that's a little bit brighter, but it's also maybe a little bit more. Hey, do I have any fluorescent purple or pink? Yes, I do. I'm gonna add a little bit of white as well. I'll do that. I don't know that that did much. Don't know that that did much at all. That looks pretty much the same color to me. Ah, I got it on my finger. Welcome to painting. Alright, I'll add a little bit more of the fluorescent purple. See if that does anything. Yeah. Decided not to get out the palette knife for this one. 'Cause I don't care that much. If there's streaks in the paint, that's fine. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Let's see how the Let's fill in a number and see how it looks. We'll fill in a number and see how it looks. Move some things around a little bit. Let's just try filling in the 6 here. See how it looks. This is part of the reason I start with the D6, is just because it's easy to get the paint out of it if I decide I don't like it. I don't know. I feel like it's just not bright enough. I feel like it's not quite bright enough. Or maybe I went too far with the fluorescent purple and now it's like too pink. What do you guys think? Oh, looks like I'm at the end of this page. On to the next page. Yeah, here, I'm gonna turn that off for now. Just a second, I have more paints. Let me grab those and see if there's anything there that I think will work. Oh, wait. Wait, I have something that might be better. Oh, no, this would probably blend in too much, though. I do have a shimmery pink. Hello. And a shimmery purple. But I think those would blend in. I mean, yeah, I think these shimmery ones would blend in. I think I need something flat. Maybe shimmery white. Could try that. I'll grab the shimmery white that kind of shimmers pink. We'll try it on this side. But see, that's the thing. Do I want to go shimmery? Okay, the shimmery white's not too bad, actually. I could go shimmery white on the shimmery side and then flat white on the flat side. Oh, or I could flip that. Guys, what if I do like a flat white on this side and then the shimmery white on this side? I could just go white. Like that's an option. Just a second, I'm gonna take my sweater off. I'm getting warm. Ooh. Purple flat on the gray sides. Yeah, I like a subtle contrast. I do kind of want to keep the one side monochrome and the other side colorful, though. Should I maybe just maybe I should make this purple lighter so it stands out more? Maybe the purple's just too dark. Maybe that's what it is. So almost just like make it like a tinted white, almost. I feel like that's maybe my problem, is that it doesn't stand out enough. But maybe if it was a little bit lighter, it might. I'm gonna get rid of the shimmery white on this side. I mean, should I just see how white looks? I don't like the white. I don't think I like it just white. That almost stands out too much. It feels jarring. It's like too boring compared to all the glitter and everything in here. Doesn't feel like it matches. But I do think maybe making this purple lighter. Instant nope. Not liking that. Do I like this purple better? Would it be better if it was more blue? I'm gonna eat another cookie while I think. Might be this one, actually. Blue would contrast with the pinks. That's true, I could do like just a pale blue, maybe. There's cat hair in my paint. I can't escape the cat hair even when I'm not doing resin. Okay, let me turn this back on. I'm thinking, let's try. I have an idea. Should I mix some of this in? Oh, there's more cat hair in there. Well, let's just do a drop of white and see how it looks. I'm thinking maybe I could kind of swirl them together in the number. Oh no, this still isn't quite. Oh, I do like this purple though, I think, better. It's not quite that blue, but it does feel more purple. Yeah, I might go orange, except that I'm going for like a theme, if that makes sense. Like, that doesn't stand out very well though. Hi, buddy. Do you want to go outside? You ready to go out? Okay, give me just a second, buddy. He's like, I'm gonna go let the cat out. Ooh. Hi. Yeah, you went out? Well, that took a second. He just kind of stood in front of the door and stared at me and meowed. I don't know what he wanted, but he did go out. So, but yeah, no, it's like I feel like I would go with like orange or something super contrasty, but since I'm going for like a theme, I'm just gonna try making the purple even like lighter. I'm gonna make a super light purple. I'm gonna steal a little bit from here. I'm gonna steal a little bit from here. We're just gonna try mixing that up and making like a nice pale purple. That might not even look purple, but oh, you know what? I think that's better. I think the pale color is better, and then we'll do white over the other stuff, and that will really highlight that it's purple. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the direction that I go. I think maybe I should make some more of that purple before, I'm gonna turn this off, because make some more of that purple before I start going, so that I have enough for all of them. Yeah, that's, I think super pale purple, that's nice. So we're gonna steal some of this. Some of this. And we're gonna add some more white. I have so much purple paint now though. mix this up separately so I can double check that it's the same purple color. Yeah, that looks the same. That's about the same. It's maybe slightly more pink, but that's good. All right, cool. I'll refill this in. We don't need to get that on camera because that face is kind of a mess at this point. Yeah, I think that's nice. It looks I think it looks almost white on camera, but I think with the actual white next to it. Teeny tiny little mini palette knife. That will be adorable. That'd be so cute. Okay. Things around. You guys see all right? Yes. There we go. We'll try the white, I think, on here too before we move on, just to see if it looks good with both colors or if it looks odd or something. Should I do shimmery white? Should I do shimmery white on the other side? Let's go shimmery white. Hello! I'm gonna try the shimmery white over here that's like it kind of shimmers pink. Try not to whack the camera. Oh, what have you been up to? Yeah, I was saying earlier that my morning has already been kind of busy because I was helping someone move. Helping someone move this morning. It went quicker than expected though. I was like, it took like an hour maybe at most. So that was nice. Let me show the camera here. Maybe there's not as much contrast as, oh, I don't know if there's as much contrast as I was hoping for. You can kind of see it. She didn't have a lot to move. She was, like, she didn't have a lot to move. So, it was just a few little things. Or should I do a flat white? The what, like a flat white would be more. Oh, I was gonna post some photos of some things I pulled this morning to the Discord and I forgot. I got home and then like pulled some stuff. I have some just like random miscellaneous dice that let's try a flat white. Let's try it on this side and see how we like it. I forgot I was gonna post them because I had a couple there that I was just like, ooh, this is kind of an interesting like thing that I tried and it did interesting things. Okay, let's just try a flat white and see. Yeah, there's definitely more contrast with the flat white. I don't know why I'm filming this. This is all like tests. Let's see. Prep for a fish fry. Oh, I have laundry too that I need to move to the dryer. You just reminded me. I started laundry right before this. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like, can you even see a difference between like the shimmery and the flat? I guess you kind of can. Let me zoom my camera in here. There we go. Can you even see the difference between like the shimmer in that versus like the flat color there? Should I just do this whole thing in the pale purple? Is it worth trying to keep it separate? That's a flat white. Shimmer, flat, shimmer, flat. I don't know. Maybe you can kind of see the purple though. I'm not sure on this set. Don't know. I'm looking for opinions. Even just I can't tell the difference. It would be is helpful. Or I don't really care. Maybe I'll go shimmer. I think maybe I'll go shimmer. Hopefully the shimmer will add some I don't remember what the word is I'm looking for. Difference, I guess. Okay. Contrast, yeah. A little out of focus. Yeah, that's right. Oh, now it is, yes. Right. I forgot to change the focus back. There we go. I have to manually focus this thing. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm manually focusing this this camera as we go. Because it does not like to focus in the right spot when I have it up this close. So, if I leave it to autofocus. Should be better now. If you guys have ever been to one of my resin pouring streams, this is the webcam that I use where I try to show things to the camera and go, find it, because it never finds it. It can focus up this close, obviously, but it never likes to find it when it's up this close. Yeah, I don't know. Is there enough, like... I don't know, what do you guys think here? What do you guys think here? Like, can you even tell? Like, should I make the purple darker now? I'm worried that the purple's too light and you can't see the contrast at all. Like, you can't tell that it's purple. You think it's good? Alright. Alright. Grab a cup of tea. See if anybody else has any opinions. Eat another cookie. I probably should eat some other stuff today besides cookies. Okay. Cool. We'll go with that. I'm just gonna munch into the camera. Okay. Cool. Let's get going, then we can shoot me back a little bit. Cool. We can get going on making this up then. Looks like everyone can see. This does mean that I have a bunch of like this does mean that there's more of that like darker purple color, so we might have to find a different set here to do with that, so I don't have a bunch of leftover paint. Might have a D20 or something that we can make the numbers a pale purple on. Sorry, I'm aiming for the camera a little bit here. I might do this whole D20 on camera because I want to get both sides. Oh, I have so let's see what I have coming up. I've got so many videos I need to edit. Obviously I have all of these, but for all these sets, and there's 13 of them. I've got a couple of other things that I'm working on first. I've got it's not really a secret project necessarily, but it is something where I'm trying it out, and if it goes well, I might do more. So different, completely different. It's still dice making, but a completely different style of video. That's what I'm working on now. I do want to make a short little video. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, I guess, where I've made handmade dice advent calendars the past 2 years. I made 2 the first year and sold them both. And then I made 2 the next year, and I sold, actually I made 3 the next year, and I sold 2 of them to the 2 people who had bought them from me the year previous. But that does mean that I had 1 left over. I had one of the advent calendars, there's cat hair on it now, that didn't sell. And so I'm going to do a video at some point where I basically go through and open them. Is this a marketing ploy to try and sell advent calendars this year? Yes, it is. I'm gonna start pre-orders, I think, for those in June, beginning of June. Just so I have time to make things, see how many people actually want to get them. But I figured that I would do that so people have an idea of like what it is that they'd be ordering. Because I know that it's gonna be spandy. I know that it's a bit of money for something if you're not sure what it is exactly you're getting. Okay, got the purple. But yeah, I thought that'd be kind of fun. Go through, and then I could talk about like some of the dice and stuff too, and why I did things certain ways. But yeah, that'll probably be a fairly short little video. Just going through and opening all the days for last year's calendar. You took out one of your molds and the inside was just covered in pollen? How has that happened? That's so strange. But yeah, so I've got that I'm doing, and then I also need to edit the vlog, all the footage that I took from Sage Fen. So that'll take a little bit of time. And then I've got all these to do. Can you guys see all right? I might scoot you guys forward a little bit. Actually, here, I'll just scoot this forward a little bit. Now, Bucket of Crows was there. Bucket of Crows will be in the video, I'm sure. Ooh. Oh yeah, I mean, we've got so much pollen and stuff here, but I'm just curious how it got on like the inside of your mold. keep bunking. Sorry, I'm probably making you guys go all sorts of wonky there. my big the big challenge is gonna be editing it to make you not look awkward. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll probably film for lilac. That is so much pollen. That sounds crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, maybe I'll film for Lilac City too. That's gonna be the biggest convention that I've gone to as a vendor for sure. I got all the info for that and was just like, oh, I'm gonna need to make stuff. Yeah, so for this month, I'm gonna be focusing on making non-dice things, which sounds odd, but I've got these going on. You know, there's a whole 13 sets here. I want to focus on getting some more like jewelry and stuff made. I tried to mix made and created. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it wasn't like a dice. Wait, was this a dice mold that had a lid on it though? That's what I was. That was what I was. I've never actually been to Lilac City, so yeah, I think it'll be fun. But yeah, definitely biggest convention I will have. Oh yeah, Flare Cobra makes some cool sun catchers. There's pictures of them in my Discord. If you use Discord. Okay, I think that's also you guys as well. There we go. There's the D20 done. Okay, that makes more sense to me. That makes more sense to me. I was thinking it was, that it was a mold with a lid on it, and I was like, how did the pollen get in there? But that makes more sense. Oh, you met Bunny at Lilac? I guess I knew that. I guess for some reason I knew that. I know, I'm sad that you guys aren't going. But we'll all go to the Halloween Expo together. That'll be fine. Let's fill that in all the way. Okay, I'm gonna move this. It is kind of funny the random ways that you meet people. Because I've met you guys because of, like, Warren's literally my next door neighbor. For those that don't know, my next door neighbor is also an artist that has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I think I only got in because I did Lake City. So I knew, like, as soon as the stuff was posted, and I kind of had an in. Oh. Yeah, I haven't even been to Lilac as a like a con goer. I've been to Emerald City as a like a convention goer. Especially back when I was in college and I was, you know, super close. Alright, there's that. I think I'll come back and do the shimmery part, like, next. Let's get some of this purple filled in because it's sitting out. I don't want it to dry up. Let's see. Got signed up for what is called a grand garage sale event where you'll be selling some stuff there. Along with a bunch of books your mom's trying to get rid of. So you're making a bunch of stuff for that? Like the sun catchers and things? I could see sun catchers being good at like a garage sale kind of setting. I think I'm just gonna limit myself to like one in-person event a month. Any more than that, it's just like, oh gosh. And that includes like the art walk and stuff. Eggs, sun catchers, and some pipes. Oh, pipped. Sweet. That'll be cool. Oh, I just completely inked where I was not meaning to. That's okay, I can go over it. Aw, some little sharks. This microphone is great, but I keep bumping it. I'll be happy to have these videos made, just because it'll be good to have them done. Because I've been working on these dice for a while. So it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it'll be nice to see everything come to fruition. But also because I don't delete video footage off of my camera until the video that the footage was for is uploaded. Just because I want to make sure that I don't need that footage. You never know, something catastrophic could happen. And it'll be nice to get all of the space back on my camera. I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. You've been talking with a friend of yours who makes jewelry about working together to make resin jewelry. That'd be cool. Kind of collab on some stuff. Collaborations are fun. Okay. Let's see here. There's that one. Oh yeah, so yes, I was saying earlier, my plan for this month is to focus on like jewelry and some of the non full dice set stuff. I also want to do, I've started thinking about that sort of stuff that I want to do for the, Halloween expo. Oh, hey, did you hear about the convention thing that the cosplayer person, mentioned? Like, have you looked into that at all? I did go and look it up. It sounded interesting. But it is also, like, a new sort of thing. I don't know if it got mentioned to you or not at SageFin. I think that bunny stuff would do well there, it sounds like. I'm getting the vibe that that's the kind of demographic. Fair. Okay. I went and looked into it and went, this is one of those ones where it might not be super profitable, but this seems like one of those things where if it did, I could see it like taking off. So I did go and look into it, and I went and put in an application for it, partially because it sounded like fun. I found out some more information about it too. It sounds like the goal is like to kind of have a mix between a Ren fair and a convention. That was the idea. Dyrebrook. I think you can just go to dyrebrook.com. There's not a lot of information on the site, but if you need, I did go and I emailed and found out some more information, so I can pass that along to you as well. Yeah, it sounds like this is maybe the second year that they've done it, or possibly the first. I think maybe it's the second. So it's still fairly new, but I guess this was the second year that they did Sage Fen too. All right, let's do. Yeah. Oh, well, to Google? I mean, this was, like I said, I think it's in its infancy still. So I went and asked, like, some of the stuff that they didn't have on their website type thing. Their website didn't have a lot of information on it. Oh, you mean Google whether it's the first year or the second year? Yeah, that's true. My hands are full at the moment. How are you guys doing for... Anyway, so that's in November. So that would be, right after the expo. It's funny to me because I was already following. Oh, I see. Anyways, where was I? I was talking about something before that, I think, before I got distracted. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We can do that over. We can talk about that at coffee one of these days. Oh, I was talking about stuff that I want to get done this month. So, yeah, so I have these sets that I'm working on. These aren't actually going to be available at Lilac because I won't have, like, released them online yet. I want to do that first because I want to release everything at once, sort of thing. But I have, a bunch of other sets. And those are, like, kind of the big ticket items anyways. Those are the ones that are, $100 a pop type thing. So I'm not focusing on those as much for Lilac. I've already got those. I want to focus instead on some of the, like, jewelry and the miscellaneous raw dice. Those sold well. So that's what I'm going to be working on this month. I did, I'm just going to, just a second, I want to do this on camera nicely. What was I saying? I don't remember at all what I was just talking about. I got distracted by inking things. What was I just talking about? Oh, making stuff, right. Next Saturday, all permitting, that I don't end up having to do something else, like go into work or something. We'll, I think, work on making some jewelry, pouring some resin. We'll work on pouring resin, but it's gonna be, there's so much glitter on there now. It's gonna be like little bottle necklaces and things. Maybe some miscellaneous raw dice. I've been trying to make those when I have leftover resin. That's what I was gonna post some photos of in the Discord today. So I made some yesterday when I was working on. Oh, I need to email someone. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this. I have a commission that I pulled out too that I need to email and make sure it's how the person wants it. Going back to talking about commissions and repours. Let's see. Yeah, my commissions are booked at the moment, which is always a nice feeling and always like a, oh gosh, now I have to schedule everything out feeling. Yeah, I set a limit for myself on how many commissions I'll take at once, which I think is smart, so that I don't get overwhelmed. Commissions are fun, but like I have to there's still so much planning. So much planning that happens with commissions. Like, you have to try and get things done in a reasonable amount of time. So I try and schedule out all of the steps to a certain extent. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna work on this part of this first, and then I need to work on this part of this. So once you start getting a bunch of them going, there's a lot of scheduling. Alright, there's that one. Alright. Yay. I think I'm gonna turn this off for now. Get it out of my way a little bit. There we go. Just focus on background cat. Oh, Luna's on her couch. Call it her couch. It's not actually a couch. It's just a blanket. The blanket was laid flat on the table, and then I needed the table to set something down. So I went and threw the blanket. Let's see if that goes through. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, cancel. No. I want. No. I was trying to go to the other webcam. Just a second here. Let me add the other webcam here. Video capture device, add source. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Just a second. Where did that go? Video capture design, add source, that one. There's the kitty cat. Oh, but yeah, that's a blanket that I flipped up onto the table there, and she just seems to enjoy it. I think because it I don't know, she can lean against it, so now I call it her couch. All right. Yeah, I think they're turning out good. I'm quite happy. They feel very kind of soft because I didn't go for that stark white. I feel like they feel a little bit softer almost, which it's honestly kind of nice. Let me do this part before I forget, because I did the wrong color here. just gonna paint over that. No one needs to know. Good thing it's not on camera. So what we need to figure out is what we're going to do with all of this purple paint here. Oh wait, I could do that. No, that's not the right purple. That's not the right purple for that. We might have, you know, the like random dice that I was saying I had. Might be able to find something in there. A bunch of like, we'll look at those in a second. Let's finish this set of dice and then we can figure out what we want to do with that leftover purple paint, if there's anything. Because I don't like wasting all that paint if I don't have to. I'll move scoot forward so you can see what I'm working on. That might be nice. You'd think I'd be good at the streaming thing after doing it for like 2.5 years. I don't know if stream time counts as watch hours. Sorry, just a random thought I had. I'm trying to get to the watch hour requirement to get monetized on YouTube. But I don't know if streams count or not. Like maybe they do after the fact, but maybe not, but not during. I don't know. Yeah, I think that it would, but like, you know, the time watched on like I think shorts doesn't count. But that's partially because shorts have their own requirement. You can just make YouTube shorts, and you just have to have a certain number of like views on the shorts, I think. I don't remember. There's different requirements there for YouTube shorts, which I'm nowhere near because whatever, shorts. They're not my thing. You'd think that they'd be my thing because I like making, I've been making a lot of short videos since I started, but I don't know, they just seem more impermanent. I like that YouTube, like, you can look things up, although it is harder now, but I like that you can just kind of like look things up and find what you want to find to a certain extent, whereas with shorts it's just like, here's, it's just, I don't know. Alright. Oops. Maybe not. Alright. Next one. Actually, let me show setting that down. Need a little bit more paint. Okay. Ah! I keep bonking you guys, I'm sorry. Yeah. They feel more, is it ephemeral the right word? Short-lived, fleeting. Fleeting's the word I'm looking for. There we go, that's the word I was looking for, was fleeting. I like the permanence of YouTube. Alright. Oh wait, I should have shown those off. Oh well, just a second. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. I want to put this back in here. Ah. I'm making a mess. Just a second here. I did want to show these off to this camera. Actually, no, I don't need to show those off to that camera. I will take nice videos later. I'll just show them off to you guys. There's that. Let me zoom in. Let me get the focus where we need it. There we go. There's those all done. Yay. Ooh, there's another set. Let me get this back where I need it before I forget. So far today we have done these and these. They both look like they have white numbers, but they do not. Pretty. Click clacks. Alright. We're down to the sets where I'm not 100% sure what I want to do on them, but let's look at this purple this purple paint first and see if there's anything here that we want to do. We could do the purple with. I don't know if there's anything here. Could maybe do it with these. Could do that purple, but I worry that it'll blend in too much. Could do this. That might be a little bit odd. Would the purple be a little bit odd with this pink and black and gold? Might be kind of interesting. Yeah, the green. Oh, true, I could do some green here. Yeah, one of these might be pretty with the purple. Yeah, I was thinking maybe could do the tie-dye ones, but I don't know if it'll blend in too much. Well, with these ones I can test this nicely. I just take a bit of purple, and I just put it on there. Okay, that would actually stand out alright, I think. Try it on the tie-dye ones. See if we can use up some of this purple paint. But yeah, let's do a plus here and see if we feel like it's too. Does it match too much? Is it too similar in color? Because these have a lot of purple in them. Let's see how it looks on here. Kind of like it on the green. That's kind of fun. Let's do this one purple. I like that. Yeah, let's do this one purple. This is just a miscellaneous D6. When I ship dice sets, I usually throw in like a bonus die. So these are a few for that purpose. Yep, you like it on the tie-dye? Okay. That definitely stands out against this green. I was worried that it would muddy the green a little bit, but no, it's so light that you can't even really tell through the dye. Cat hair, be gone! Be gone, cat hair. Okay. Should I do the other green one here with purple as well? I could. Oh, you know what I might do? I might swirl in some of the lighter purple on this as well. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's definitely different from what I would normally do, but I like it. Cool. Got that. I'm gonna try swirling in some of the lighter purple here too. Just kind of a mix. I kind of like that. I can't really see it too well on camera, but I think the mix of the darker and the slightly lighter. Do that. put some of this blue purple in too. Put a little bit of the blue purple in as well. Just a little tiny bit. I think that's going to be so subtle, no one's going to notice it, but I know that it's there. So what are people's plans for today? Like, are you working on anything? You just, like, hanging out? I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person that, like, I don't just watch streams. So I'm, like, I assume other people are, like, working on things or have it on in the background. But also that's me. I know not everybody is like me. I'm usually, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of streams. I will watch, like, playbacks of streams, but I don't watch a lot of things live just because I like being able to pause things. You know, my brother walks into my office to tell me something. I was like, what? I'm in the middle of watching something. Don't like doing that. Much rather be able to, like, pause it and... Oh, Sadrian caught up with you finally. Does some cross stitch. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I took Monday off. Part of that is because I think I had a cold. I wasn't feeling good the last day of Sagefen. That's why I was wearing a mask, because I was like, and it wasn't, it felt different from allergies. Like, I know that allergies are happening right now too, but it was just like, I don't know if I feel 100%. He's talking to us. She rampaged a bit. You know, Fitz has been surprisingly good today. Fitz has been in a weird mood lately. I don't know why. I think maybe he just has so much energy because it's like hot out or something, but he's just been in like a mood where he's just like, I need attention. I need to run. Someone play with me, please. Anyone play with me. He isn't like that normally, but like even more so recently. But I don't know. Today he actually came in and chilled. It might be because it's so hot out. Embroidered dungeon tiles. That sounds cool. But no, like Sunday night after Sagefen, because I was like, I don't think I feel 100%. Monster chocolates. Oh, that'd be cool. I was like, yeah, I've got a cold or something. So I Monday morning I called in and was just like, I'm not gonna make it today. I felt a little bit bad because I also had already asked for Thursday off. So I missed both Monday and Thursday this week. But yeah, I did not feel good Monday. I was exhausted from the con and I was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel good. I feel better now. It was just some sort of like little cold, I guess, because I feel fine today. That was, you know, less than a week ago. Okay. Well, at least we got some of the purple done. Oh, I could do the other green one, but... Oh, I could do purple on this one. That might be cool. That'd probably stand out really nice. Here's these. Those are all done now. Those over here. yeah, we're just staring at each other across the vendor room. I'm being sent memes of like sleeping cats and stuff. Yeah. No, yeah, I didn't feel 100% on Sunday. I I don't know if I caught something from the convention or what, but I don't know. I just had like a little bit of a cold. I was all stuffed up, and Monday and Tuesday, my nose was just red from blowing my nose. And all of, like, allergies have been bad too, but this was like, I knew how allergies usually hit me, and it was a little bit more than that. It was like a mix of a cold and allergies, though. That's always fun. Yeah, no. By Sunday, I think we were all fading fast. I think we just express it in different ways. I say that just because I'm thinking of Warren walking across the room like, wee! Oh, you all right there, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, I don't know, yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about Sage Fen. Were you there last year? Did you vend at Sage Fen last year? I didn't even go last year. I think I had something else that weekend, and I was just like, I don't want to have to try and balance things. I'm like, is this a front? Is this because he's slowly fading? Can't tell. You know, like when you get like super tired and suddenly everything's funny. Maybe that's just me. Like, there's a certain threshold. That's what I was wondering, because I was like, it seemed like there wasn't a lot of foot traffic this year. I did fine. I mean, I made a fair amount. You at least made your table back, which was good, but still, it's a long weekend to just make your table back. But yeah, I was wondering if it was more or less foot traffic than the year before. I wonder why it would have gone down. That's okay, though. I do think I'll do it next year. I've already signed up to do it next year either way. Just because it's local. Which makes it easy. So even if it isn't quite... wonder if anybody has any ideas on that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Like, if it was further away with the amount of traffic that we got this year, I probably would have not signed up for it again. But with it being local, I don't have to worry about, like, a hotel cost or, you know, having to travel, gas money. Hello! Is there a cat down there? There is a cat down there. Hi, kitten. Oh, hello. Hello, where are you going? Where are you going? Going over there? Okay, bye-bye. That's a good spot. That's a good spot for you. Out of the way. Yeah, I did like the yeah. Had she come from, like, out of town? Hello. Hello, kitten. Alright, there we go. We'll do that one in purple as well. Cool. We'll do all of our tealy green ones in purple as well. I used up some of the purple paint. That's good. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, good. We'll throw this in there. Yay. Alright, let's see here. What do we want to... What are you doing? What are you doing, kitten? Just looking out the window, I guess. She was, like, up on her back feet with her paws up on the window. I don't, where are you going? What do you see? What do your kitty eyes see? Alright, let me set a couple things away. We can figure out which set we want to do next. So we've only got 4 left. Yay! We've done 2 today. So, let's see here. These are the ones where I'm not quite sure what color I want to do. So, this set I have kind of an idea. I want to do at least either the high number or the low number red. I don't know if I want to do all the numbers red, but I want to do at least the high or the low number. I was thinking I could do them all like gold with like the high number red. I could do high number and low number, I suppose, but that gets weird on the D8 because the D8, my D8 for some reason doesn't actually have the 8 across from the 1. It has the 8 next to the 1. So I usually just go for either the higher or the low when I'm doing. Thanks! Yeah, I made the skulls out of polymer clay. So, made those out of polymer clay. And the little bones. There's little bones in here too. What are you sniffing around for? You do not need chocolate chip cookies. Here, why don't you come sit on my lap? Come here. Come here. Ooh, down you go. Why don't you lay down? Why don't you lay down there? There you go. Flipping around. All right. Yeah, that might be the way to go. Low number red, that'd be cool. And then everything else gold. Hi. Lay down. Why are you just standing there? There you go. Yeah, red equals danger. So maybe low number red. Okay. I have an idea. What about all the colors light blue, low number red, high number gold? What if I went light blue for most of them, and then just did gold for the high number and red for the low number? That might be kind of cool. So I could just do like a pale blue, and this will stand out because this is so opaque and this is so translucent. Should anyways. But yeah, let's go with that. I think that'll be fun. I have a different light blue. I'm running low. I think I'm gonna go this light blue. This one's a little bit more blue anyways, it matches better. Alright. Almost just picked up my paint water for tea. Get it over here. There you go, you can go over there. Keep walking. Can't just stand in the middle. You've been taking lessons from Luna, I see. Luna loves to walk back and forth in front of me, especially when I'm working on things. I have to tell her, pick a side. You need to pick a side. Alright. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna go with blue. I'm gonna paint everything blue first, and then we will go back with the gold and the red. And that's so that you can't see like the red through the dye, because so we're gonna do a layer of blue first, so then if you look through the dye you'll see the blue, and that'll just keep this color looking nice and blue and not make it, you know, purpley with the red or greenish with the gold. It already, I feel like, looks a little bit greenish because of the gold glitter in there. It's yellow and the resin's blue, so it kind of shows up as a green color. So, I don't really want that. But we will start with some light blue. All right, throw those back in here. We're gonna get the camera going. All right, let's see if we can get this in a spot that's good for everybody. Yeah, that seems to be pretty good. Okay. Sounds good. There we go. There's our light blue. Yeah, we'll see how this looks. Oop. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't mean to bonk you like that. All right. Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can see. All right, sweet. Let's just try this blue and see how it looks. Oh, I could probably go lighter almost. What do you think? Should I go lighter blue? Or a more tealy blue? Maybe I should go with like a more tealy blue. It's not bad, actually. It's growing on me as I look at it. Especially as I look at it on camera, it actually, I feel like it stands out all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. I could maybe go a little bit lighter with it. I could add a little bit of white maybe. But I don't know. It's not a bad blue as it is. I don't want it to look like it's white. I do want it to be blue. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for a very oceany vibe. Oops, I missed the 3. Yeah, even just like that, I think it's nice. Yeah, the blue's good. I think the blue, this color of blue helps make the rest of the resin look blue. Like the resin look blue too. The resin is blue, but I feel like the gold kind of muddied it a little bit. And I think the blue numbers really highlight that it is blue resin. So, sweet. Sweet. Alright. Let's do some more inking. And I like this plan of gold high numbers, red low numbers. I think that's gonna be cool. Oh. For anybody that's just joining, I don't know that anybody is just joining, but it's been a little bit since I've actually gone over what all I'm working on right now. So I'm working on dice inspired by a YouTube series, which is Empires SMP. So it's a bunch of Minecraft players. They're all playing on a server together. That one's a little bit harder to see, but that one's gonna be, it's gonna be gold. But yeah, I do worry maybe that this is a little bit hard to see on here. Is that a little bit hard to see? You think? So yes, I'm making dice inspired by all of the characters and their empires. This set right here that I'm working on right now is a set that's inspired by like a pirate kind of character. That's why I have the skulls and the gold doubloons. Yeah, so maybe I should go a little bit lighter with the blue. Just a little tiny bit. A little bit of white. Yeah, where that's hard to see. It worked with the background of the skull on this one. But yeah, it might be a little bit light. Or a little bit darker. You know, it's just not contrasting enough. To be fair, sometimes that's fine. Sometimes it doesn't really matter, but... Yes, hello, kitten. Don't step in the paint. What are you doing? I'll try not to mix up as much paint this time. Just a little bit lighter, I think. Excuse me, cat. All right, let's see how this looks. Alright, let's see if it's any easier to see if it's a little bit lighter. And that's obviously still blue. It's not like super light. I think that is easier to see. Slightly lighter. Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, it's still not like super easy to see, but I do think it's a little bit easier to see with the lighter blue. Yeah. See if we have enough paint here. Let's see, what sets do I have left? So, oh, I do also have, that's right, I do have a set over here that I don't have all of them finished polishing yet, but I can show you if you want to see from this series as well. I could show you those. So I've got 9 sets here, so that leaves 5 sets. Wait, no, 4 sets because there's 13 total, right? 4 sets, yes. So I have one that's partially here. I'm gonna turn that off and come back to that. Did we reach the bottom of another page? Yes, I think we did. With the YouTube audio library, as you listen through it, there's like, you know, pages of movies, pages of songs, there's like 30 per page, it looks like. And once you get to the bottom of the page, it just stops. I have to manually move to the next page. Let me see. Yeah, so I do also have these. I do also have these, and you can see there's not a full set here yet. The other ones are still polishing. The other ones are still in the time of their polishing, but I quite like how these turned out too. These turned out like exactly how I was picturing them, which like I wasn't sure if they would or not. I was kind of worried that they wouldn't quite turn out, but they ended up like exactly how I wanted them to. With their little mesa kind of color scape down below. So yeah, so there's those, and then I have, what are the last 3 sets? I know 2 of them are Fwip and Pix. Because those are the 2 that I finished last. What's the last set? Who am I missing? Dawn. The other one's for Dawn, for Gem. That's what it is. You do instantly know which Empire that is. Yeah. Timmy! Okay, yeah. But let's see, which... Yeah, so Fwips, Pixels, and Gems are still, they're polishing. Yeah, let's go. I was so, like, man, so the reason that those ones took the longest is probably because they took the longest. Hello, baby. Is my monitor a good place to scratch your face? Apparently my monitor is a good place to scratch one's face. Baby, what? Why are you doing that? Fwips. I started, I think, first, maybe. It was one of the first ones I started, and it was the last one that I pulled out. And the reason for that, you'll see in the video eventually. Hello, do you want down on my lap? Wanna come down? Oh, hello, sweetheart. If you're coming down, come down. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and lay down. She's such a lap cat. Oh. Okay, bye-bye. There's just a lot of layers. There was a lot of layers in the ones for Fwip's Empire. Because again, I wanted something kind of crazy and over the top to match the whole vibe going on. And then Pix's, I was nervous to start because I had an idea for it and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to accomplish it. And he follows me on Twitter. And then which sounds like unrelated, but it's just like, oh gosh, he might actually see these. And then for Dawn, I had to remake a couple of the dice. One of them, so I made them with blank inserts. My blank inserts are, well, they used to be the wrong size. They used to be too big, so they push out on the sides of the molds, which is fine. I just have to sand all the sides flat again, which is like fine. It's just more work. It's annoying, but I can do it. But anyways, it does actually cause problems with like the D4 especially, because of the way that it's in the mold. It doesn't actually get held in. It's resting kind of on top because it's just a pyramid. And so it will push up on the lid, and then it doesn't actually, the lid doesn't sit right, and you end up with big gap and things, which doesn't work out well. So I had to remake the D4. And then I don't know if it was because of the blank being too big or what, but when I went to go sand the D8, I sanded it until basically the number was gone. So I had to remake the D8 as well. And I had to go back and do that. So that one took longer because of that. Alright, let's go back and repaint the D6. Actually, that still looks like the paint's a little bit damp. We'll wait a minute on that. Yes, ooh, pressure. I'll probably mention that in the video that I'll eventually make. I do think that, oh man, which set is my favorite? Which set is my favorite? I like a lot of them. Some of them are more, I think, are more... What's the blank insert? Oh, it's, here, I have a set right here. I'll show you. They are... They are blank dice. So these don't have any numbers on them, right? The idea is that they are smaller than the actual dice, so I can make these do whatever I want to the outside of them and then put them inside of the regular dice. And they're really useful for things where you either want to have something that's on the surface of the die without it getting worn off. So like I've done like, you know, little star stickers and stuff to make like little galaxy dice type things. One of my most recent videos, the like Nyx dice, I did that. I made blanks and then I attached stars and things to it and then put them into here. It's also really good for things where you have like plants. So these were made with blanks actually. You can kind of see the blank in there. Because you don't really want the flowers touching the side of the mold because that can cause problems for sanding. So let me show you. So this versus, let's grab this one. So on here, let me zoom in a little bit. So here you can kind of see the blank in there. But the plants are all set back from the sides, and it means that the sides end up nice and shiny. Well, they end up with fingerprints on them, but you don't have any, you know, plants intersecting the sides, which can cause problems for sanding and that sort of thing. Because like with these, let's see if there's a. Honestly, it's not too bad, but I can show you a little bit. So like with these, I just put the moss in. I didn't use blanks. And if I can get the light angled correctly, you can kind of see. Oh my gosh, where's the light? There you go. You can kind of see some like little dots there, like right in there. Yeah, this honestly, these dice are pretty good. They didn't have a ton of problems or anything. But you can see that little dot there. That's where the moss has kind of like touched the side of the mold. So as they've polished and stuff, okay, that's fine. That's fingerprints. But as they've touched the side of the mold and stuff, and as they polish and things, the resin got worn down, and you ended up with the moss not escaping, but being exposed to the air. Let me go back to where this was focused before. There we go. That's a good spot. They're also great for if you want to do like dusting the mold with something to like a multi-chrome flake looks really good if you put it on the blank. Since you don't need to really sand these or anything. You know, you can get cool like sheen effects. But yeah, so those are blanks. And you can kind of see why having them too big might be an issue. So the ones I had were a little bit too big, and they went and pushed out on all the sides and warped the dice a little bit. I wonder if there's these ones I made once I actually sanded them down enough, but they might still have some flaws in some of the numbers here. I think the D12 does maybe. Yeah, here. And sometimes it can do odd things, so like the 2 looks fine on there, but let me show you the 10. On the 10, you can kind of see the middle of the 0. Oh, it looks okay actually, but it's kind of a little bit skinny, just because things got pushed together oddly. Yeah, the Dawn ones are a little bit more odd because I had to go and redo things. But yeah, let's see, which set is my favorite here? I have a few that I really like. Like, this set was kind of like a surprising favorite, if that makes sense. Like, this set, I wasn't sure that I was gonna like it, and I just ended up, like, I don't know, it just has such a vibe to it. Like, it has the effect I was going for with the, like, they look corrupted. They look foggy and corrupted, which was what I was going for. You can see, look, like, that looks cool. All of the mica dripping through the moss, like, it looks cool. So that, like, this was one of those ones where I'm like, man, I got the exact vibe that I wanted here. These ones, I do really like these ones. I think the colors are really nice on these. I got these the flowers that are in these for this, and I liked these flowers so much that I went and ordered more. Like the flowers in these are so good. Like they're so bright, and they keep their shape so well. So anyways, I've got a bunch of those flowers now because they're so good. I do really like these ones, because these again turned out exactly how I was hoping they'd turn out. And then I really like the ones that I made. I mean, I like all of these, but I really like the ones I made based on Pixel Riffs' Empire, and those might have been the again, they were one where I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna turn out how I want it to turn out, and then they turned out like exactly how I wanted them to turn out. It's one of those nice moments of yes. That's exactly what I was going for. So that was nice. They might be the set that, like, were the most work too. There's a lot of stuff that went into that set. I don't know, because they have like handmade inclusions as well. So like these have the skulls, which took time to make. The like mesa ones over there, you know, I painted all the clouds on there. Those took time, but there was a lot that went into the one for Pixis Empire. But it honestly, it's exciting because I tried something new, and it worked really well. So it's like I could do more with this. Ooh. I think I have photos of the things I made somewhere. I used some of those blanks in it, but those are still polishing. I just finally finished sanding those. Like, was it this Wednesday? Was it this Wednesday or was it last Wednesday? It might have been this Wednesday. So they haven't been polishing very long. I know a lot of people don't. They let their things polish for like 2 days, but I don't. I let my things polish for longer than 2 days. I let my things polish for like a month. It's always fun with the people that I don't know. There's some people that it seems like try to act like it's like, well, mine only take 2 days to polish. It seems like, anyways. I'm like, yeah, you can just polish them for 2 days, sure. But one, I'm not good enough at hand sanding, so my things are still like super scratched and stuff if I just leave them for 2 days. And also, I really want them to be nice and polished. I might not have enough paint. I might need to make some more of this blue. Luckily, it should be fairly easy to make. I did push back. I was originally thinking, oh, I should try and have these out in June, beginning of June. I did push it back to July, which I think I'm glad I did. Because so with the last shop update that I did, I released 6 sets of dice. And I was like, I'm gonna try and, you know, have a new shop date about every 2 months or so. And that was in, so the beginning of May? Beginning of May? No, April. Yeah, beginning of April. I had the Detectives dice, right? I think it was beginning of April? Yes. Yes? Yes. I don't remember now. No, maybe it was the beginning of May. Was it the beginning of May? No, it was April. It was April. I'm so glad I remember these things. Doesn't really matter. So I was like, well, then I should try and have the next, you know, things out at the beginning of June. And then I was just like, wait a minute. I got 6 sets of dice done for the last, you know, shop update. And now I want to do 13, which is like double that. I think maybe I'll just give myself an extra month. I think that was good. That was good. I feel less rushed. Everything is like on track to actually be done by then and have a little bit of leeway. It does also mean that I can just release the advent calendar pre-orders in June. Not have to worry about other things. Yeah, we're gonna make some more. Oh! Ah! There's a moth! Why is there a moth? No, go away. Cats! Cats! Why is there a moth? What is this moth? Luna, I found you a snack. To be fair, Luna does love chasing bugs, but she's passed out. She's like completely passed out back there. Look at her. She's just passed out back there. Where did that come from? How did a moth How did a moth get in the house? It seems that the other cats have left. I think I was, yeah. Oh, she's so cute. She always looks so comfy, Luna does. She always looks so comfy. Oh, I just realized that this music also has lyrics, and I didn't even notice. Oh. Oh, we don't need Christmas music. Just a second. I'll skip past the Christmas music. Yeah, there we go. There's that one. Should make some more blue paint. Should be easy enough to do. It is just the blue and a little bit of white. It's about an even mix, I think, of the blue and the white, too. So. What should I talk about now? That's the eternal struggle with streaming. It's just like, what do I talk about? I'm not very interesting. I don't find time to do things that's not making dice. So, you know, it's like, what do I have to talk about? I haven't really done much this week. I guess, oh, last night I went and drove around the city for like a youth event thing. That was fun. It was like a It's like a scavenger hunt thing. I remember doing it when I was in like middle school and high school. I got rest? No, I have not. I took Monday off of work. I called in sick on Monday. So instead of going into work, I did stuff at here. Like, worked on commissions and things. You think I rest? I realized recently that I work about 12-hour days. Between this stuff and my like part-time job. Yeah, that was one of those moments where it's just like, oh man, I wish I wasn't, but also like I do enjoy the stuff that I'm doing. Oops, I think I added more white than I needed to. Well, it's too late now. We'll add more blue if we need to. Yeah, I realized that I work about 12-hour days Monday through Thursday. No, yeah, it's like that sign that's just like, if you do not schedule time for maintenance, it will be scheduled for you. Like, in the sense that like something's gonna break. Yeah. I think I'm probably gonna hit a wall at some point here. I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, I'm not burnt out yet. But I could tell that I'm probably gonna head that direction. But man, I have my goal, I guess. This is one of those things where I'm kind of running on full steam ahead, but I do have like an end goal. So it's fine. Like if I was working 12-hour days and working every day of the week, and I didn't know that there was like an end to it, I would be so like dead. But since I actually have like a goal in mind and like a hope that someday I could do just this full time. Honestly, that's why I quit my last jobs, because I was burnt out. I was working, for reference for people that don't know, I was working full-time and going to school part-time for about 5 years, which meant that I had 0 free time, and I had 0 time to rest, because I was driving directly from work to school, and then, you know, I'd get home and I would do homework. And it got to the point where, one, things just didn't line up with the school schedule and the work schedule, but also I had 0 free time. I was so burnt out. And there's definitely been things that I have picked up since then that have been good for like not being as stressed. I have my calendar, like a physical planner that I take everywhere and write things down in there. I think if I didn't have that, I would not be able to do this. I would not be able to do this if I did not have my physical calendar, my physical planner that I write everything down in, because I would not be able to keep track of all of the steps of the process or what I need to get done when. Like all of the commissions I was talking about. So I've got like 5 commissions I'm working on right now. Man, it's one, you know, planners are one of those things where like they give you one in like high school and they're like, here, use this, and you're like, I don't know how to use this. Like, and then you don't. It's one of those things where like, I remember being given one in like middle school and high school and I never used it because no one actually like showed how to use it. If that makes sense? Like that. It's one of those things where, like, this is a skill that doesn't come naturally to everybody. Like, now I have my, you know, planner all figured out, and I know how to use it in a way that works for me and all that sort of thing, but I do think that the only reason I've been able to keep up with... There's two things that have made it so I've been able to keep up with the planner. One, turned it into an art project. So it's a bullet journal, and I do a different layout every week. Like, I go and drop, like, different shapes and things that I put all of my to-do lists in. Yeah, that's fair. It would have been useful to me in, like, college, though, to understand how to schedule my time. Part of my problem is that so something that I have realized now, after having realized that I have ADHD at the age of 26, it's been a couple years since then, but, is that, I have a terrible working memory, which means I, like, can't store information in my brain. Like, I don't remember things. My memory is terrible. So I just gotta write everything down. But it does mean that, you know, when you're in college or whatever, and you're getting all sorts of different assignments for different classes, I can't remember all that stuff. It's still a little bit hard to see, unfortunately, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. Now that it's dried, it's a little bit darker. But I'm just gonna go with this blue, because I've already inked these. I'm committing. Committing to the light blue. Ugh, right. That's a terrible spot with this microphone here. Can I put this, like, up higher and then, like, angle this down? Does that sound, like, okay, like that? Does that work okay? Did the sound change much at all? I should mess around with the microphone a little bit more to see how I want to, put things. It maybe looks a little bit weird, because I'm just, like, staring at it now with my face. I guess that's how you would stare at something, is with your face, but, now I can at least, how's that sound? All right. There we go. Do that. So both guys can both see. Let's see, today is Saturday. Okay, today's Saturday. Things have been all weird since I took Thursday off, and then, like, I'm just like, what day of the week is it? I don't remember. What was I talking about, guys? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, memory. Yeah. Getting burnt out, I guess. Oh, but yeah, no, I think I'd be a lot more stressed if I didn't have my planner. I think that's kept me afloat. Just having a direction helps a lot. That was when I, for people who may be new, my life story. So I quit my job, went back to school full time for like a semester, finished my bachelor's degree, and then graduated in May of 2020, which was right after the quarantine started. Weird time to be doing much of anything. Weird time to, it was an odd time. I was in a very fortunate position where I didn't have to go get a job right away, but it was one of those things where it's like, is it more responsible to get a job or to not get a job? So I just kind of did some other things, for a while. I started making dice. What's this? Let's angle that a little more. Started making dice. I took a voice acting class via Zoom. That was fun. I was not very good at it. I was okay at the commercial stuff. I was not good at the character stuff. So I drove for Uber Eats for a little while there. But yeah, there was a long time in there where I was so directionless. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's like, I had my, as I put it, my monthly existential crisis of what am I doing with my life. Those happen a lot. Those don't happen nearly as much now. I actually have an idea of what I want to do, and it's this. I don't know. Just having like a goal is great. Witcher fun? I'm not sure which thing you're saying is fun. Voice acting classes? Yeah, I didn't really mean to start selling dice. That kind of just happened. I almost didn't get masters made because I didn't plan on selling them. Monthly existential crisis. Yes. I see. It was a sarcastic fun. The quarter life crisis. Honestly, I feel like I'm out of it too, which is nice. I've said before, I said it last year when I was 28, but I feel younger at 29 than I did at 25. Cause like, I don't know, I feel like when I was like 25, I was having a perpetual like, what do I want to do with my life? I don't know what I'm doing. No, they're not allowed to come back after 30. You know, that sort of thing, but like at 28 I feel more chill about it. Well, I'm 29 now, but I don't know, it seems less like I have to decide right away. I don't know, I feel like at 25 I'm like, I have to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my life, and now at 29 I'm just like, I'm gonna do things. Might be for a little bit, might be for the rest of my life, who knows, it's fine. Who cares? I'll figure it out. You know, I just clump. Yeah. Is it? Or is it just crunching sounds? I was gonna say, I apologize for the crunching sounds. It just seemed like a pause. I set things down and then kind of didn't do anything. Because I was eating a cookie. So, this is where we're at so far. I need to let things dry. Let things dry so that we can go in and do the... Oh, it's possible. So we can do the high numbers and the low numbers. Just let those sit for a minute. We can come back to that. We do have some blue paint left over. Maybe that light blue for here. That might be nice. Let's do the light blue. I think we have enough paint here. Let's use up this light blue paint and put it in this dye. Oh, it's being laggy. think the 3-hour mark, 2.5, 3-hour mark is where I usually start like running out of things to talk about. I've noticed this. That's about where the point that I get to where I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about anymore. I don't know. I mean, I could talk for a while about how I don't know what to talk about. That's true. I'm good at just saying words. I can say words for a long period of time about absolutely nothing at all. It's one of the many skills that I possess. I'm great at microphone checks in that way, because I can just stand there. How I store my dice? Sure. Just a second, I have cat hair in my mouth. Okay. So I used to just kind of leave them on a shelf in like little containers, but I pulled it out earlier, but let me pull it back out again. So things that I'm working on, they mostly stay in little cups on my table here, and I'll stack them up. The ones here that have been, you know, were polished and ready to be inked but hadn't been inked yet, I just had them stacked up literally on my monitor. Don't look at the rest of my table, it's a mess. But I got a cool thing. I did not have this for a long time, mind you. I just kind of kept things in little jars for a while. Ugh. Here, let me switch over to the, I got like a briefcase. It's great. Ooh, let me see if I can show you. So this is what I was pulling things out of earlier. And it's got that, and then it's got like trays in it. It's awesome. This has been so nice for taking to like cons and in-person events and things. Because I can just pull the trays out and set them out on my table. I can just pull out the individual trays. And they look nice, and yeah. It's so cool. I'm so tempted to get another one for all of my like D6 sets and fate dice. I am always worried that I don't have this on because I pick it up. Yeah. Oh, wait, cool. I do also have, let's see here. There's these. This is all just raw miscellaneous dice. Literally just in an old, like, bar mix container. Oh, here we go. This is a super easy way to store them. This is how I store my, like, personal sets of dice. This isn't that. This is all my D20s and things, but these little containers here, great for storing individual sets. Yeah, it's part of the case. It's so nice for like setting out and bringing back. But yeah, these kind of containers are really nice. And then I'll show you how I have some D6s. And then this is why I'm like, oh yeah, I need to figure out a better way to store like my D6 sets and stuff, because I feel like this is not the way. This is not the most effective way to do this, but I don't know how to. I'd love to have like a case like the black one, but ooh, let me change that again. I'd love to have a case like the black one, but like half the size, if that makes sense, so that I could have a smaller tray to put the D6 and the fate dice sets in. But I just don't know if that is a thing that exists. I haven't found anything. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to store my... It's three years later, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to store my D6s and fate dice sets. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got a big like I don't know, I feel like it's nice having things kind of vertical. You can see them. They're nice for like rolling stats and stuff too. Just having like a set of d6s. I think I have some sparkly pink ones that I got from like ChessX or something. I'm in the middle of polishing, so I have a few sets that I kept. I don't have a ton of dice. I've got, you know, the little plastic container that I just showed you, that had like my d20s in it. I've got 2 of those for all of my dice sets, like for me to use, and that's including sets that I've kept for myself as well. But I'm finally getting ready to play in like a game, like a D&D campaign, once again. And so I was looking through there and I'm repolishing some of the sets of dice. Because they were some of the first dice that I ever made. Some of the sets in there were just some of the first dice that I ever made. And my goodness, is the polish job on them not the best. Boy, has my polishing improved in the past 3 years. I feel a little bit bad. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel a little bit bad that I was sending things out that were this not polished. But at the same time, my prices have doubled. So, like, the quality has increased, and so has the price. So, you know, there's that. Reaching for the blight dice. So are you gonna make, because you were saying you were making dice, right? Or was that someone else who was saying that they like to make dice? That was someone else that was saying they were making dice, wasn't it? I've gotten the wrong person. That would be fun though as a DM to have like a set of dice that you keep in like a certain location that look a certain way, and everyone knows that when you grab those dice, something bad's gonna go down. It's just like, oh gosh. It's like when... That'd be cool. Here's a question for you then. I know I was talking about this at the beginning, but how did you find me? Who are you people? How did you end up here? Was it through YouTube algorithm saying, here's dice and Minecraft, you like those? Just on a shelf behind you. Yeah. Be so like menacing. Or is it Twitter? Or... Alright, there we go. Cool. There's that all done. And I used up most of the blue paint. Yeah, I know Fleur Cobra's in the Discord with me. Oh, Draw Detectives videos. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've seen Fleur Cobra stuff. I think it was someone else that was here at the beginning, was talking about Okay, I know how you got here. I know how you got here. I know you IRL. Oh, it probably was months ago. When did Warren start his channel? Do you know? Did we start our channels around the same time, or has he been going for a shorter amount of time? I don't actually know. Because if he's only been had his channel for like four months and is being annoyed that he's not monetized yet, I'm gonna give him an earful. If he's been doing it longer than me, then I never said anything. Alright. So we want gold and red. Nice bright red and nice sparkly gold. So we're going to do red for the lowest numbers and gold for the highest numbers. And I think that'll be fine on the D8 because they're different colors. Even though they're right next to each other, I think it'll be fine on there. Oh, what color should I do on here though? Should I do this one gold? So the other side is blue, obviously. Should I do this one? Oh man, I should have done this one with like, without the layer of blue. I should have done a layer of red and then a layer of gold so that it would show up as red on one side and gold on the other. That's true. That's true. Let me snoop. That's true. I could just go look at his channel and see when he started posting things. We've been on like a similar, I feel like we've been, oh. No words. Feel like we're on a similar trajectory. We're probably gonna hit like monetization at about the same time. But I feel like he's been hitting TikTok more. This also has words. No words. No words. No. Okay. Alright, so I do need to film this. I might call it after this set, because it has been, it'll probably be about 3.5 hours that we've been streaming. Alright, let's see here. Okay, the D20s. The D20 is, put this way. I feel like this works the best. Perfect, perfect. All right. Oh, helps if I hit record too. All right, let's do these highest numbers. Move that over to this side, that's the way. Been hitting it extra hard for 5 months. Oh, okay. So he's had his channel for longer, and then he's been uploading frequently, like a little bit shorter. So that's fair. That's fair. He has had his channel longer. I've been hitting it harder for longer. Although I think he's probably been doing more than a video a week or something. I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of videos pop up from him recently. I've really been enjoying making videos though. I was gonna talk about that earlier. I don't know if I ever got around to talking about it, but when I first started making videos, my plan was to be a dice maker who made videos. So focus on making the dice to sell, and then, you know, I could film that stuff too. And like since then, I've decided that I'd be okay with focusing on like making the videos. Like I'd be down for being like a YouTuber who makes dice instead. And that is a big step for me because one of the things that held me back from starting to make videos was I didn't want people to think, Yes, we're neck and neck for YouTube monetization. He needs the subscribers, I need the watch hours. I don't know, it's possible he's hit it already because he was close. Where's the... Let's try to get the... There we go. Honestly, though, it'd just be nice to have a little extra cash. Making stuff is fun, but it's not. There's a lot of work to make a little bit of money. You know this. I know that you make lots of things. I know you know how this works. Okay, here's a question on the D2. Should I get rid of the blue? Should I get rid of the blue on the D2 and instead do a layer of red, so it's red on the back, and then a layer of gold, so it's gold on the front? It's nice being able to pay bills, you know? It's just nice being able to pay bills. I might do that. That sounds cool to me. I'm gonna do that. Let's get rid of this blue paint. 34. Man, he's probably gonna hit it before I am. Darn it. Thought I was gonna win this race. No. That's all good. Go subscribe to Hughes LLC. That's my next door neighbor. He does metalworking stuff. I'll keep the dot in the middle blue. That's an idea. I don't know if that'd look purposeful or if it would look like I missed it, though. That'd be my concern there, is that it would look like, oops, I just meant to... Yeah, a lot of work to be a starving artist, yeah. That was kind of the realization I came to, though, when I quit my nice salaried job that I had for 6 years, was that I'd rather be a starving artist. I'd rather... Hello! Famous TikTok sword axes. That's true. Yeah, that is his claim to fame. Is making swords that turn into axes on TikTok. Let's clean this out as much as we can. Just water. It was still kind of liquidy, the paint was. It hadn't dried completely, so I'm just getting some water in there. Try and wipe it out. Honestly, it might have been better to let it dry, and then I could just peel it out with like a needle or whatever over here, but I'm impatient and I want to ink this now before waiting for it to dry. Honestly, depending on the paint, if you let it dry all the way, you can like grab it with like a pin. You can just grab it with like a, sorry, I have my, you can grab it with a pin and just like kind of, you know, find a corner and pull it out. But in this case, while it's still, find a way to put that in there that's not gonna stab me. In this case where it's still wet, I'm just trying to wipe it out with some water. Alright. So let's do the layer of red and then the layer of gold. I'm gonna go this way. It's so much easier to do it like this. good for everybody. Yeah, I don't know if leaving the censored dot blue would look purposeful, so I think I'm just gonna go full red and gold on this one, maybe. I don't know. Nice bright red. The red is a little bit more muted through the blue, but that's okay. We'll try this and see how we like it. This is a nice bold red. I do like this red. Yeah, I feel like it just might be, I don't know, it might be weird if I just leave that dot blue. What do you think? Would it be weird? Oh, helps if I actually turn that on. Let's pretend to paint some stuff here. Whoa. We can come back to that in a minute. So, what we're doing, if you weren't here, this set, we did blue, and then we're doing gold for the highest and red for the lowest. So we've done everything else, and now we're just doing all those low numbers. And the blue might blend in a little bit too much, but I'm not going back and changing it now because we've already spent too much time. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's okay. It's okay. Good, everyone can see. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I think I like that with the... Get a little more red. So we'll get these painted, and then I'll go back over what all we got done today. But I think this will probably be the last set that we do today, just because that was not the right one. I just did the 7. My brain took over, and I'm like, oh yes, the number across from the 8. I can get the red out there. I probably just need to repaint the blue in there. Let's see if I can pull that out. Well, the blue is still liquidy. Let's see if I can show you. See, I'm just pulling the... It gets kind of plasticky when it's dried. How come only 7 people are watching? I don't know. That seems pretty good for streams. I don't know. I'm not a very big channel, I'm afraid. Not a very big channel. I don't know what that accent was. I'm sorry. All right, let me redo the blue on this. I've just messed up. I just did the wrong one. The algorithm is a cruel mistress. To be fair, since I hit 1,000 subscribers, my... Aw, thanks! That's super nice, yeah? Okay, now let's do the actual correct side. So, the D8 here, I autopiloted and did the wrong side. Because we're doing high number gold, low number red. And on most of my dice, they're right across from each other, but on my D8... They're right next to each other. And I autopiloted and did the one that was across from the 8. But no, I need to do the 1. It's all good. We can fix this. But yes, welcome. Hi, how's it going? Same with this one. This one also is right next to it, so. Oh, what I was saying though is since I hit 1,000 subscribers, like it's gone up super quick. To be fair, that last little push to get to 1,000 subscribers went really quick. The detectives videos, the last one I did for Jancy, for some reason that video just took off. Who knows? So maybe the algorithm is a nice mistress? I don't know. That sounds weird. But yeah, maybe the algorithm is being nice, actually. And I think I'm just going to do this red, too. I'm going to do the dot in there red, too. Alright, so we just need to wait for that to dry, and then we can do the gold in it. And that'll be done. So anyway, why don't we walk through what all we've gotten done today while I wait for this one to dry. That seems like a good plan. So I need to let that one dry so that we can do the last layer of gold on there. So let's see here. Here's the 3 sets that we didn't get done today. We'll start with those. So I didn't get these 3 sets done. This set I had last stream we did too, and I also didn't do it then because I still don't know quite what color. I think purple, but I'm not 100% on what color I want to do for these. So yeah, I still have this set. I still really like this set too. It's like foggy and mysterious. And then I have this set with all the flowers in it. Do you guys have any ideas for colors I should do for this? I could do like a really, I don't know, I could do like a gold. I could do like a bright color, maybe like a bright yellow or something. Or like an orange, maybe? Like a terracotta orange kind of color. I'm not sure. Oh, this would have been a good example of what I was talking about earlier. Okay. Yeah, I've got these floral ones. They have like fun colored moss. Let me change this so that we're zoomed in a little bit more. Oh my gosh. There we go. Ooh. Let's center that correctly. Yeah, so these, I didn't get to these with all the fun colored orange gold. Yeah, that seems nice. I think an orange gold might be good. Yeah, I like this set. I like all of these sets, but it has some pretty sparkle in it. Here, I'll go back to these ones so you can see. Yeah, this set, I'm thinking maybe like a purple for the numbers, but I'm open to suggestions on this one too. Blue? Yeah, I could do like a light blue on this one too. Like, that'd be kind of pretty. That one could be blue, yeah. Yeah, this set. No, there's nothing there. This set, still not 100% sure. I'm thinking purple. I don't know, I want to match that mysterious vibe. And then we also didn't get to I love blue. I like blue too. We also didn't get to this set with the gears. With the gears in there. And this set I'm not 100% sure on yet either. I'm thinking maybe like a muted teal color might be the way to go. Purple or neon green for the one set. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning, is like a purple or a neon green, because I've got that green in there. And I've got kind of this reddish color, this reddish purple. But I don't know, it might be nice to get some like more of a bluey, a little bit more of a bluey purple in there. Yeah, this set, I'm thinking maybe kind of like a muted teal color. Not 100% sure. This one I'm really not sure on. I need to think on this one. Maybe, I was thinking maybe doing like white or something. Aw, thanks! Maybe like a white or something on the side that has all the stuff, and then doing like the teal color over here on the side with the darker bits. Or vice versa. Not sure on this one. Not sure on this one. Okay, as for things we got done today, let's see here. We got this set done with all the glitter and everything in them. Just went for a simple white, but I quite like how these turned out. I think the white's good. I think the contrast is nice with the white. Like, some of the areas aren't as contrasted, you can see on the D20 there, but like where it is contrasted, I feel like it really adds a lot, because it just adds another element to it without adding like too much extra color. But yeah, we got those with all the glitter and everything. Those are all done now. Woo. We've got this set where it's like half and half. We've got our half pink and shimmery and stuff, and then half not. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, I think, but it is different. So, oh no, the shimmer I think shows up better now. Let's just look at the D6 here for a second. So I gotta get it right. So that has the shimmer on this side, like a shimmery white. Okay, you can kind of see it now. Yeah, and then it has like a flat purple on this side. Yeah, you can see the difference. You can see the difference a little bit. So there's those. And then we have a couple of things we got done here. Let's see here. Random set of fate dice. Thanks! Random set of fate dice we got done with like a bunch of different purple colors. Very light purple colors in the symbols there. And what else do we have here? We used our leftover paint from a couple of these to do some miscellaneous dice. Leftover blue went into a D20. Leftover purple went into a couple of miscellaneous dice that I'll send along with orders at some point. And then we've got the set that we're just finishing up. I'm just waiting for this to dry, and then we will waiting for this one to dry, and then we're gonna go with a layer of gold over top. The idea here is that it'll be red on the back and gold on the front. That'll be fun. Well, here, we can look at the rest of the dice while we wait. So, what do you guys think that it was a good choice doing high gold, low red with the blue? I do wonder if maybe the gold doesn't stand out quite as much as the red, but even then, I don't know, it's kind of fun. Yeah, so these got the little skulls in them. Little polymer clay skulls. I don't know, I like this random bone in here too. Some of them, so all of these are different. So like these three have skull, and they're all gone. Okay, so like, yeah. So like the D6 has a skull. It's facing downwards, which I don't know if that's cool or weird, but and this one has a skull. This one also has a little like bone fragment. I don't know. You can kind of see it there. It's fine. They're meant to be thrown against a table. Little fragment of bone. It's not actual bone. It's also polymer clay. And then this one has a skull. This one might be my favorite. I like the way that this one ended up. And then some of them have, a couple of them have like bones. This one has like half of a bone, like it's been sheared off there. Oh. And this one's got a bone just sitting in it. And then these two don't actually have, these ones are just the blue with the gold doubloons. So they're all like a little bit different, which I thought was kind of fun. They go together. All right, how's this doing? Is this almost dry? I've missed a spot with the red. Oh no. Well, that's gonna take a second. Oh, and then I did also show off this set, which I don't have them all polished yet, but it's also part of the series, so I'll be getting these done at some point. I'm really happy with how these turned out. A little diamond with secret treasures. I like that. Yeah, these little ones. And then let's see. While we wait for that to, let's set this over here, out of the way, because I don't have all those yet. Yeah, we've still got these to. Ink as well at some point, but that's fine. They can wait. They're not part of this series or anything. They're just miscellaneous dice. And then I showed off the raw dice that were precursors to some of these sets. So this was the first attempt at this set. Yeah! So, precursor to this set. I'll just go over. I'm just recapping my whole stream, I guess. Which is fine. That works. Oop, there's the... These were the two precursors. Oh, my brother's home. Sweet. The two precursors to this set. And then this was the precursor to this set. So maybe I will mention. Oh, you are welcome to comment as much as you want. I'm happy to see that. I don't know. I love it when people are excited about things. Also, I stream so that I can chat with people. So you are perfectly fine. All right, how's this doing? Okay, we might be able to actually ink that now. Let's put these out of the way. No, I'm always happy for people to chat. Okay. All right, let's add our gold. Let me pull out the. Oh, let me fix it so you guys can see again. There we go. I have to manually focus everything. It just does not like to auto-focus correctly when I have it this close. Alright. Let's do some gold. And we'll see how this looks. No, that's the fun of streaming for me. So, oh, it's still a little bit damp. That might not be good. I might need to wait. We might need to wait a little bit longer because that's not quite dry enough. I'm picking up some of the red. I was saying before, I don't watch a lot of streams, and there's kind of two reasons for it. It's okay, it'll be fine. You can't see the gold on the other side, so I just need to wait a second and then I'll add some more gold over top. Here, I'll come set all of these on screen so you can see while I chat aimlessly. Anyways, the fun of streaming is like chatting with people. I started doing it during the quarantine because I was like, I want to talk to people. One of the things, so I was taking college classes when the quarantine happened, and one of the classes that I was taking was a studio art class, and I like working on art like in a space with other artists. Like there's something really fun about that. It's nice to be able to just like stand up and take a break and like walk around and see what everybody else is working on. I always kind of thought of streaming as kind of like that. Because if I do watch streams, usually I have them on in the background while I'm working on something else. I do that with videos a lot too, but that's why I'm more of a VOD, like a stream replay kind of person. So I can go pause things and don't feel like I have to try and talk to people. But like when I am streaming, it's because it's... Oh, so it's like almost midnight for you. That's nothing. That is the other thing about streaming that I always find super interesting is just like stitching circle. Yeah, it's so nice like working. It's like parallel play. I don't know, you know, like where you're just hanging out in the same space as other people while everyone does their own thing. I don't know, it's just nice. But I don't know, it was weird going from a studio art class to everything being online. And is there cat hair in this? There's cat hair. Get out of there. Okay. There's always cat hair. Yeah, it's nice. But also, I'm just nosy and I like to see what other people are working on. Oh gosh, the cat hair. The cat hair. Someday. I have an idea for a video eventually about cat hair dice. It is always fun when I get new people in the chat who are just like, you should make a set of dice with cat hair in them. And I'm like, oh, you don't know. You don't know about the cursed cat hair dice that I made. That happened back when I was on Twitch. That was back when I was still streaming on Twitch. At one point, the chat was making fun of me because it's a running joke that if you buy a set of dice from me, it comes with free cat hair. I'm always finding cat hair in my resin. I have to like pull it out. Anyways, chat was giving me flack because I'd have to go grab them. They're downstairs. Remind me if you're here next week. I think we're gonna pour some resin. Same time, same place. We're gonna pour some resin, and I'll be in the basement right next to them. So if you remind me then, I will grab the cat hair dice to show you. But they made the mistake of saying that I should make dice filled with cat hair. And I said, you know what? Fine. And I turned to the drawer next to me and I opened it up, but I pulled out a little bag of cat hair. And they're like, why do you have that? And I'm like, you're the ones that told me that I should do this. For reference, though, I had it because I was trying out needle felting. And I was like, I bet I could needle felt like animal hair. So I went and brushed, I think it was Koshi. I think I went and brushed Koshi and I just collected it. I was like, I'm gonna try needle felting this at some point. And I don't think I ever actually did, but it got used in making a set of dice, and they are cursed. I posted photos of those online, like right after I made them. And the consensus was, there's like two different viewpoints, and I agree with both of them. One of them was, that is cursed. And two was, oh, that'd be really nice as like a memorial thing for a pet. I'm like, yep, I understand both of these viewpoints, and I also agree with both of these viewpoints. It's just like, yeah, but they are also kind of cursed. Alright, how's this looking? Should we try this again? Oh gosh, that would be more cursed, that's true. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, that seems better. That seems better this time. Cursed but cool, yeah. You want to see me do it? Oh man. All right, maybe we'll make that a thing at some point. Oh, maybe I could make that a series, like a, you know, the like viewers send me cursed ideas to try out and like programming and things. We could do that, but like viewers send me cursed dice ideas and then I make them. Let me show that. Shut off here. Okay, cool. I've got that. yay, I've got everything filmed that I needed to get filmed today. And I'll show you guys these dice. I'll show you the D2 here because I think it turned out cool. I like it like this. Oh gosh, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about though. Like, just, you know, it could be things where either the dice, like the idea is just like cursed, or I just go with like top comment, so you guys give me weird prompts. Teeth. I made some fake teeth at one point, but I'm sure my mom has some of my baby teeth somewhere that we could do. Look at that. I really like how this turned out. I think it turned out really cool. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm transfixed. I'm watching the screen here. I really like that transition from, like, you don't even like see the red at all when you're looking at the side, and then like as you're turning it, you just see that like reflection of the red, and you're like, bah. Okay. But yeah, these. So there's the final. The final. Brain just slished, like, ooh, shiny, sparkly, glittery. Oh, but yeah, it's been about 4 hours that I've been streaming. Yeah, it's almost 4. So I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna do the plan is, assuming I don't have anything else come up, I might get called into work or something next Saturday. I don't know, but the plan is, come on, focus where I want you to, please. Why won't it find it? There we go. Fine, good enough. The plan is next week that I'm going to pour some resin, but it's going to be like jewelry and stuff. It's not going to be dice. So that's the plan for next Saturday's. A shout out? What do you mean a shout out? I don't know what that means. But yes, so next Saturday we'll do some resin pouring. But yeah. Hopefully I can see you guys then. It's been good chatting. I will see you guys later.